go live.
These niggas be crying estrogen tears, bro. That's what they do.
We about to go live. We about to go live. What's popping, people? I think we live right now.
Yeah, we are.
We live right now. Hold on. Let me get the joint popping on YouTube. Let me get my YouTube link real.
Yeah, let's do that, nigga. I'm feeling hyped tonight, dog. Let's do that shit.
Hold on.
I forgot his game face on. I know he ready to rock.
Hold on.
Oh, that nigga Alfred done twisted one up. He done twisted one up. I can see it.
All right. So what's popping, people? What's popping? What is popping, people? Let me just make sure everything is good. Let me just get this link up real quick. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Hold on. All right, so we good. So what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. So we got my dude, Kzaggin20, Afi in the building, Steve the Dean Williams in the building, and we got my dude Miles supposed to be coming through soon. EO supposed to be coming through soon. So we gonna get a crack and we gonna get it popping. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna keep it going. So today's show we talking about, why having weak game is gonna get you played. You feel what I'm saying? Because
coming through soon.
Hold on. Let me silence this real quick.
We gonna get a pop.
Oh, my fucking shit acting crazy right now. Let me silence this shit real quick. All right. So we good. All right. So what's going on, people? What's cracking, Kzaggin? What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. It's a nice Sunday night in San Antonio, Texas. It's lovely. It's not too hot, not too cool. I'm just on the porch chilling, bro. That's
what's up. So, Steve, what's good with you?
Shit, same old thing. Get my voice together.
Steve got that late night voice. You gotta get the tea. You gotta get the tea. So, Afi, what's good, bro?
Oh man, I'm chilling. I'm just ready to kick this extra level game, man. I got the Kzaggin, I got Big Ump, and I got Lucario and EO and Miles coming. I mean,
that's what's up. So the topic tonight, guys, for everybody watching, we're gonna talk a little bit. Then we're gonna get to some calls. You know how we do. You feel what I'm saying? So we talking about why weak game will get you, played. You feel what I'm saying? And why is even having game important? Because a lot of dudes, for some reason, they be thinking, having game, doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So then they be like, fuck this game shit. But then that means that dudes end up having weak game. You feel what I'm saying? And then they end up getting played. They start crying because the chick played them or, did some crazy ass shit to them. So what's your thoughts on that? I want to hear your thoughts real quick. Any of y'all could go and start it off.
I'm gonna let all y'all go first. I'll go last.
Afi, what's your thoughts on this shit?
The weak game part.
Right.
See, guys need to differentiate the difference between getting women and keeping women.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because see, the thing is, if you just getting women off like your looks or maybe your status, you may bang a chick or two, but you don't know how to keep them. So even though you got your looks together, what's going to happen is your confidence going to go down because you're not keeping these chicks. If you don't understand why, it's because you don't have no fucking game. You don't understand women. You don't know how to turn them on and turn them off. Because yes, you got to turn them off sometimes too. You feel me? Don't never think if you listen to whatever she say and do all her chores and do what she say and the shit that she say to keep her happy. Don't never think if you do all those things, she's going to be happy, fellas.
Right. Now that's real talk. And and the thing I'll say is this. When dudes got to understand that all of us got game, right? Every last one of y'all got game, but understand is the difference between having weak game and having tight game. So either you're going to have weak game or you're going to have tight game, but we all got game because game is basically just a strategy to get what you want. It's a certain set of skills that you may have to get some shit popping off. So the thing is that the question is your game weak or is your game strong, right? Is it game tight or is it game weak? And so a lot of dudes, they don't realize that they have weak game. And then because they're dealing with women, and not even just women, but everything else in life, a lot of shit ain't going to really go the way you want it to go, because if your game is weak, then what's going to happen is that whoever you interacting with or whatever you doing, you usually going to get taken advantage of. You understand? You're going to get played. And you know, shit's not gonna go the way you want it to go. Cause like if you're dealing with a chick, right, and your game is weak as fuck, what's gonna happen is she's gonna recognize the game is weak as hell, and then she's gonna, and some women, not all, but some of them will basically use you to the point where they could use you up for whatever they feel they need to use you up for, and then discard you because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You understand? Even you could be in a situation where you're trying to do business. And let's say, just like, for example, you have a lot of rappers and shit, they sign deals and all that, then they get fucked out of their money because their game was weak. They don't understand the business game. They don't understand the music game. And then they shit get all fucked up. So the thing is, when your game is weak, you know, you don't really, you usually get taken advantage of, you usually get played because a bunch of bullshit start happening and you don't really know how to handle it or deal with it. You feel what I mean? But Steve, what's your thoughts on all that stuff, man?
Yeah, a lot of guys think that the game is something that's outside of them, so they kind of wear like a hat or a coat or a jacket, and you can always tell who has game and who doesn't, really based off of the fact of people making shit about women. Everybody make this shit about women. All they want to do is say, well, what do I do with her? And how do I handle this with her? The game is about you internally. And the problem with these guys, as long as they're looking outside of themselves instead of looking inside themselves, they're gonna always lose.
Right. Now that's some real shit. That's some real shit. And Kzaggin, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Well, I mean, it's like this. It's like what Muslims say: a knowledge of self, knowing who you are.
Right.
And I'm gonna sum it up like this. And I've said this in at least a video or two that I can remember. When you have the mentality of when you're dealing with women, I'm going to invite her into my life.
Right.
Versus I'm trying to become a part of her life. That defines, number one, how you view yourself and also how you deal with women.
Right.
When you have the thought of, I'm going to invite her into my life, you have the thought process of, okay, I already have something set up where I want this woman to adhere to.
Right.
Versus if I want to be a part of her life, I'm going to adhere to whatever the fuck she wants. And I think a lot of dudes do that. That's why they placate women, they acquiesce to women, and they kind of be like, well, it's my job. Like I remember under one of your videos, Macario. I remember under one of your videos, and this comment, it to this day, it rubs me the wrong way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still have constipation because of this shit, bro. but and this was months ago. But a guy got on the comment section and he said something to the effect of, well, at least you can do is offer a date and do whatever she want to do. I mean, she did go through the trouble of giving you her phone number and getting ready for the date. And I was like, nigga, what?
Right.
It's like, nigga, what? Really? It's like, come on, man. It's like, you know, and I've always said this. A lot of guys that go out on dates, what they don't realize is that when women are excited to deal with them, they tell all their girlfriends about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They tell all their girlfriends about it. When you dealing with a chick and the girlfriends don't know about you, that means you ain't really hitting on nothing in that woman's life.
Right.
Because you don't have nothing going on for you that's to speak of. Yeah, but that's all I got on that.
Right. So let me ask y'all a question real quick. So do y'all think that, because a lot of times on YouTube I see a bunch of shit where dudes be, you know, they get on dating coaches or people trying to teach game and they say, well, you know, game don't work, it's bullshit, you know, it's just about the looks and money and status. You know, why y'all even looking at these dating coaches? They just scammers. They don't, you know, what's your thoughts on hearing all that shit? You know, you hear a lot of MGTOWs, a lot of black pill motherfuckers. What do y'all think about that shit?
You mind if I go first? Can I go first on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve, Alfie, do y'all mind? Okay. Because dudes do not know what it's like to have a woman want to fuck them. They don't know what it's like. What they're used to is they try to convince a woman to fuck them.
Right.
They don't know what it's like to have a woman wanting to fuck them.
Right.
They never experienced it, so they can't believe it. So in their minds, they believe they have to go through, you know, the hurdles, go around the brick wall, crawl up the brick wall, you know, burrow a tunnel underneath the wall. They believe they have to do all those things to get at a woman because they've never had a woman on the strength of them being that masculine male that know what the fuck he doing. where a woman just completely is compliant, submissive, and cooperative. They never experienced that. They're used to, well, I got to take a chick out 3, 4, 5 times. They're used to being challenged by women. Like, why you want to fuck me? You don't know me. So what about you? What about me made you want to fuck with me? And they don't know how to answer that. And they be like, well, because you're so beautiful and I think you're very intelligent. And the last time that we talked, I can tell that you're very smart. They say that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman doesn't view them as something valuable where she wants to be a part of. And I go back to a lot of guys want to be a part of a woman's situation instead of a woman wanting to be a part of their situation. Y'all got
facts. So, wait, Steve, what you think?
Well, a lot of guys out there are under the impression that they could be a man overnight, and it doesn't work that way. And when they don't get what they want to make up a built-in excuse. Remember, a lot of these guys come from mom, so a lot of these guys blame and are the victim. So they think the wheel should be reinvented, even though the wheel is fine, meaning that the game has always been fine. But where they blame us is because they don't choose to do the hard work. So they look at us saying that, okay, well, they can do the shit. I can't. Why can't I? Oh, they're full of shit. It doesn't work. Let's go indirect. Let's go lies and gimmicky and all that other bullshit, man.
No, that's real talk. We got Miles in the building. Miles, you can hear us?
Miles. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
You good? You good?
What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
What up, Miles?
What up, man?
Chilling. So we was talking about the question I put out there. I was like, because we was talking about weak game and everything. We was talking about a lot of motherfuckers on, you hear online be saying, they'll say like, game don't matter. It's all bullshit. All you dating coaches are scammers. You understand? You can't teach a guy how to get girls, so it's all about looks and the money and all that other shit. And so what's your thoughts on that shit, Miles? What do you think when you keep seeing that type of shit?
Well, the thing is that it's just funny how niggas will go into debt paying for an education on some shit that can't even get them a job. You understand? And then when you tell them, hey man, there's the art to expressing yourself. There's an art to getting in touch with who you are. There's an art to honing your masculine energy, and there's an art to actually interacting with the opposite sex. There's an art to getting what you want from anyone, even anyone in the opposite sex or the same sex. The art to getting what you want. There's an art to learning who you are and then getting in touch with that power and being able to make the most of it and be the most effective. When you tell them that, they look at you like you crazy, because it's like, well, if I can think and I can talk, then I should know who I am automatically. But what a lot of dudes don't understand is that that's really not true, because you're looking at a person who, I've been taking pictures since I was 3, but I didn't know that I was a photographer till I was age 33. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just interesting how dudes' minds is indoctrinated to think that, hey, I can fucking spend $100,000 on a liberal arts degree and be broke and still be living in my mom's basement. But when I say, yo, come over here to the Bad Boy membership, throw me some bread and I'll give you some games so you could fucking be a man, they're looking at me funny. You see what I'm saying? But it's about the mindset. It's about where you're at, and it's about the values that have been instilled in you, so you can understand what to respect. You understand? Because they'll respect the college and the degrees and all of the bullshit that's not really gonna get them what they want. But then when you tell them, hey, listen, I got masculinity, I got game, I got strategy, and I got knowledge of self, they're looking at you like, but I know who I am. Here, my ID is right here. I know who I am. No, you don't know who you are. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The point is, a lot of these dudes don't know who they are, and it's really sad. And that's the real issue. The real issue is that too many people, too many guys, especially in this society where they're pulling us away from masculinity, we don't know who we are, because masculinity is a huge part of who we are. And if we're not in touch with masculinity, we can't get in touch with ourselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So after what you think about all that shit though?
Ricardo, do you mind if I address something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
A dude named Eugene Bruno just asked what was up with Miles' shades. See, this is the shit I don't fucking like. It's like, nigga, are you a spectator or are you a participant? The difference between a spectator is you just watching. A participant is you are an active listener and learner. So if you ain't here to listen and learn, nigga, get the fuck out the chat. Asking about a nigga shades. Get the fuck out the chat, you bitch nigga. Get the fuck out the chat. I can't stand niggas. You talking about a nigga shade? You got 5 men on here who are men, masculine men, who are trying to teach you something that you don't know, nigga. But here you are worried about a nigga's glasses. Get the fuck out the chat, nigga.
That's some real talk. Real talk. So Alfie, what's your thoughts on all that shit? This is a good point because see, again, this goes back to dudes not understanding the importance of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got like Kzaggin was saying, like you got some shit that's some real shit, and dudes is just goofy with it. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts is this, Lucario. See, when this is what you need to understand. So basically, this is like a classroom webinar for free that you guys are getting for game, right? So usually on webinars,
for free,
pay to get in, right? But this is for free. So when you come into this free expo level game webinar, bro, you have to be ready to learn. When you make comments like that, it tells all of us what level of game you want, bro. Because what are you really thinking about? What matters to you?
Right.
The first thing, look, we supposed to be learning about women. The first thing you notice is Miles' glasses. Even if that's the first thing you notice, that shouldn't be the first thing that you say. Right? Because guess what happens? We can't give you fire game if we got to address that, right? That's 5 minutes off.
Right.
That's 5 minutes off. Is y'all serious or not? Because guess what? I get bitches. Lucario gets bitches. EO gets bitches. Kzaggin can get bitches.
Hold on, nigga.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Right? So that's what level of game you want, right? So change your fucking mindset because some beta ass shit, bro. We get time for this shit, bro. There's times where I'm on this shit. I did a 10-hour motherfucking stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never do it again. That was the quarantine shit. Shout out to EO. He was on that thing. But the point of it is we give our personal time. We can be fucking hoes right now. But we here. Say the stupid shit. I'm going to just say one thing. People that got stupid things, I got one thing. You, the icon, upload a video if you think you can do it better. If not, watch and listen. And motherfucker, take notes too.
That's some real shit.
5 minutes to take notes because y'all think, because that's the thing. If you just listen to this shit, you're gonna be too caught up in being entertained. And if we give 1,000 Jews, you only gonna get 100 of them. Start writing these bitches down, man. If you serious, man, and you want results.
That's what's up. So we got EO in the building. EO, what's going on, fam?
What's going on, fellas? How you doing? Sorry I'm a little late.
Hey,
what's going on? What's up, Steve the Dean?
You got it, brother. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, good. So check this out. There's one thing I want to talk about about having game, and Afi says something that was pretty cool. But you have game when you don't even need to be with a woman. That's when you truly have game when you like right now. He said we could be fucking bitches. I'm thinking I could be sleeping and shit. I could be resting. I could be working on some shit for the business. So I would say women should be on the priority list, but not near they should be like number 5.
Right.
There's a time for women, but you know what? It's easy for us to say because we've done slayed a bunch of bitches. You know, some of these dudes have to put a woman first for a hot minute in order to get, you know, fucked up by her, for him, you know, get gamed up by her. Then he's gonna reevaluate it, maybe put her at, you know, 1.5. Then he put her at 2, then at 3. It takes time, man. I try to give these guys a little bit of time because I've been at the game for a long time, and all you guys have too. And so that's the one thing I would say is, you know, it's not that I want to go easy on them, but I do want to have a level of understanding because at some point I was at that place.
There is a learning curve.
There's a learning curve. And even Miles, I caught a little bit of what Miles said. he wasn't a photographer until he was 30, but the whole time it was the journey to when he turned 30. You know, the journey to 30, you know, and then Miles stepped into it. But he had to have bad pictures. You know, he had to have somewhere it wasn't cropped right, and it was too sunny, and he had to figure out, you know, it's better in the shade for this one. So that stuff takes time. It takes time. So that's what I would say about that. But for me, I'm so past. I'm at champion game level that when we're done with this, I'm going to bed, player.
I feel you. All going to bed for the most part. Now you know what it is too. The thing that gets me though is what happens is in every other aspect of life, people either take time to make something happen. They study to make something happen. They put enough energy towards something. So if a dude is like, yo, I got to lose some weight, I got to get fit, they go in the gym, they work it out, they eat right, they get a meal plan, all that other shit. If a motherfucker want to be a doctor, they go to school for a certain amount of years, they learn they shit or whatever, and all that other stuff. When a motherfucker want to do like a business, it's like, okay, I got this business plan, I got to get this, get that. When it comes to game as far as relationships go and dating, it's like dudes just want shit to drop in their lap. You understand what I'm saying?
Literally.
And that's the thing that I never understood, how people just sort of like want that shit to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But my bad. Let me say this because Eugene Bruno responded to what I was saying. Bro, it's nothing personal. When you're a part of a conversation, you're gonna do one or two things. You're either gonna add to it or subtract from it. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying to you. Either you're adding to something or you're subtracting. A lot of times when guys go live, it's a lot of shit going on in live chats where dudes is talking about anything but what the dude that's doing the content is talking about. And that's disrespectful to me. And I did one live stream. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen EOs, I've seen Alfie, I've seen Steve, EO, and Miles. I've seen live streams where dudes be talking about other shit other than what the intended topic is about. And that's to me, that's immature. You know what I'm saying? It's some boy shit. Focus on what they're talking about and focus on that and just adhere and respect the person that's bringing you this information, taking time out their day for the free. It's free as fuck. Just respect the shit. That's all I'm saying.
That's what's up. We got 272 people watching right now.
You can't do that over there at Steve the Dean's joint. You can't go over there to Steve the Dean and get out of line. He'll punch you in your damn chest. On Tuesday, you can't do shit over there at the Miami Mindset, bro.
That's what's up. So yo, we got 212 people watching right now. Make sure you guys get the likes up. Let's take some calls, man, because the calls be good. Go ahead.
Eugene Bruno, it's all love, baby. I ain't mad at you. It's love.
Right.
Watch my shit, nigga. Watch my shit, nigga.
So the call number 646-481-3901. If you guys want to call up, you can call up. We're gonna take some questions. We're gonna go back and forth. We just gonna get it popping, man. Feel what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo. Come on now. Don't start this already.
It's too late for this bullshit.
Start this already.
It's too late.
But all y'all can hear the phone. I want to make sure all y'all.
I heard the phone ringing.
Y'all can hear it. I can hear the phone ringing and all that. All right, good. So
hey guys, let me tell you something real quick. I remember one time I had this girl tell me, because you can even have game chewing gum, right? So I remember one time I was getting a blowjob and I was chewing gum and I just was looking at her like, yeah, suck that shit. Suck that shit. And she was like, that shit was even sexy how you were chewing your gum. So keep that in mind. Even how you chew your gum, you could have game with that.
Nah, yeah. See, DC, look, man.
No, I'm serious, man.
No. I believe you, EO. I believe you, bro. But go ahead.
well, look. All right. So while we're waiting for the calls, let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this, because maybe I gotta redo the Skype because the Skype be acting funny. Let me redo the Skype. But while I redo the Skype, I want to ask y'all a question. Y'all could chime in, just chime in or whatever with all on this, right? Is that, why do you think so many of these dudes out here is losing right now? I'm gonna throw this to Steve first, because Steve always be talking about this is why y'all lose. So why do you think a lot of these dudes is losing right now in the game, Steve? What's your thoughts on that shit?
because they act like bitches. They grasping. Everybody can't be a man. You know, everybody's got a role to play. So what you got to understand is like the guy that was talking about your boy's glasses.
Right.
That shows that you don't want to learn. And if I was Kzaggin, I wouldn't be saying shit to him because he's a waste of time. See, the reason they lose is because they want to lose. That's they rather lose and sit on the sideline than put their dick on some bitch's forehead. That's why.
That's facts. That's facts. That is facts.
Nah, that's what's up.
Hey, and he apparently never been to Chicago, man, because every player in Chicago got sunglasses on at night, bro.
That's what's up.
Every player.
Hold on, we got some calls coming in. Hold on.
Yo, I'm scared of the calls, bro. This is my first one with the calls.
Yo, what's good? Who this?
This CJ. I was just calling. Like, I emailed you. I just like joined the Bad Boy membership. I emailed you about this, but I'm asking on here.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like how do you deal with these chicks like that, like long distance and stuff like that? Because I'm sort of having trouble because I don't know, like maybe it's just like me and New York women, but like the women that are in my area, like I'm just like they not fucking with me. Like it'd be like girls in like Ohio and shit that be fucking with me and stuff like that. So I was just wondering like how do you deal with these chicks that be like out of state and shit, like not in your area? It'd be like kind of like long distance.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why are you dealing with the long distance chicks?
Because they look good, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll see somebody
this nigga here.
Chicks up, and like I'll be looking for chicks that like are in my area, but I'll see a chick that's like in my state or whatever, and then I'll hit them up, and ironically I'll have more success with them than I'll go with somebody who's from like in my area or close to me or whatever.
And wait,
I don't know if it's like.
And hold on, where you from again?
New York.
So wait, you from New York? You can't find bad chicks in New York?
Shit.
Nah, bro. Like I didn't like.
Nigga, are you serious?
Like I lost my virginity like college. Like I haven't met no girls from New York. Either been like Philly, like Ohio, like other states like that. I haven't met no girls from New York. I don't know. Maybe it's like New York girls don't fuck with each other, but I haven't like I don't know. I'm not successful with girls like that are from New York.
Wait, how old are you?
22.
22. Okay, you younger. Y'all want to take this first? I'm gonna try to take it. And I'm gonna come back around.
Can I get it? Can I get it?
Go ahead, everybody can get it. Go ahead. Everybody go in. Just go on.
Bro. You said something that was very telling of your mindset. You said because they look good. You worried about and I did a video talking about this shit. Appreciate a woman's beauty, but don't admire it.
Mm-hmm.
That's you. You admire a woman's beauty. Don't do that shit. Appreciate the fact that she look good and then move past that. Because if she doesn't treat you like a king, it don't matter what the fuck she look like. You know what I'm saying? You fixated on the way she look.
Like I've been betting these like New York girls and stuff like that, and I'm not having like no success. But when it comes to girls from like out of state, like Atlanta or some shit, like I'm having like success like crazy. But like
stop lying. Stop. Shut the fuck up and stop lying. Does a woman in Philly have a period once a month? Does a bitch in New Mexico have a period? All these bitches have periods, right? Is there something special about a New York bitch? Yeah. No, it isn't. The problem is you. The women don't want to fuck with a guy whose pussy is tighter than hers. So stop lying, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Steve, you got it. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
What I'm saying to y'all motherfuckers out there making all these goddamn excuses, I just want to ask the caller, how much does it cost? Where can I buy one? And what color do they come in? Because I want an excuse fairy. I'm jealous. I want an excuse fairy. I want something to hold to make fucking excuses for. It's you. A woman in dude, I went to New York and I almost lost my mind. Yeah. Every corner, every
caller, be quiet. Caller, be quiet for a second.
Every corner of every street, you got a multitude of different races, nationalities. It is a melting pot of ass and titties. The fact is, you don't know what to do in front of a woman, so you scared as fuck. So you want to take the easy route and fuck with some low-hanging piece of fruit. That's the most problem.
I ain't scared. I'm just saying, like, I'm just doing the math or whatever. I'm just like, I haven't been, maybe it's a coincidence. I just haven't been having like any success. It's just like, I'm not scared. I'll talk to her anytime, anywhere. So it's just like, I'm just saying the success rate has been, maybe it's like, I don't know. I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm just saying the facts. Like, I wish it would be easier for me to fuck with a girl who's like in my state and in my region. Like, I just like meet up with her like that. Like, I don't have to buy a plane ticket. I just like.
Check this out. Check this out. Like local bitches require you to have more game because you're gonna see them. But when you want to deal with chicks far away, you don't have to really demonstrate any game too much because it's long distance. You don't really fear it. But when you got to show up in person, then you got to really demonstrate game. So I think it's really a scarcity thing. That's why you go long distance. It's a comfort zone for you. That's why you go long distance. See, me, I don't have a problem with having long distance bitches because they all come to me anyway. So when they come to me, I got a plan for them. Last time I had a bitch out here, she flew 900 miles and she did a photo shoot with me for my business. And I fucked her for 5 days straight. And then I sent her back. I didn't spend any money. So I have a plan for all of the women. I have, bitches in the area, bitches 2 towns over, and then I got bitches across the world. So you got to be able to do all of them, but you got to have a plan for each and every one of them. There's got to be a plan for every single one of them. But I think it's more scarcity that he wants to be long distance because he don't have the game right yet.
Long distance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been getting advice to Lucario, and he's saying like, just stack up these chicks to live in your area, because you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do with a girl? Like, you could like fuck a girl who don't live right by you, but it's gonna take longer. Like, you gotta buy a plane ticket, you gotta find out which way y'all staying and stuff like that. So I've been taking this Lucario advice. I'm just saying the success rate has been like, because I wouldn't fuck with no girls who were like long distance if it was up to my choice. All the girls who respond to me, if it was my choice, we just live like right by me. But that's not the case.
Well, see, this is what's happening though. Let me tell you what's happening real quick. I'm gonna tell you what's happening real quick. It's not that you're having more success with women long distance. It's that the women who are long distance, right? They're using up your time and energy for attention. Right? So this is what's happening. They're using the time and energy for attention. So the thing is, you don't have success with women long distance and not have success with women in your area. You understand what I'm saying? It don't work that way. The only reason you're having the quote unquote success or the things that's going on is because the women who are long distance, right? Like EO was saying, is that they're all the way over there, so it's easier to fucking just have a conversation and talk because they know that all they got to do is talk to you. They don't got to actually show up nowhere because they can't. You feel what I'm saying? But the women in New York, you understand, it's a different thing. So the thing is, you're not really having success with those women. You're just getting attention whores that want to talk to you because it's long distance. You understand what I'm saying? So now, right? So now what you would need to do is that since you're in, because I'm in New York too, right? So right now what's going to happen is this, especially with this whole COVID-19 shit and all that other stuff, there's going to be some women who are scared to come see you. There's going to be some women who actually want to come see you. And there's going to be some women who are wishy-washy about coming to see you. The thing is, you got to find out which ones actually want to come see you and then get them to come see you. You understand? Or go see them or however you want to do it. But it still takes, a numbers game, and it takes a while to get the shit popping. So you got to just stay on the course. But Miles or Kzaggin or Afi, what y'all think about that?
Miles, you want it?
Yeah. Let me just say real quick. This is a good example of the mindset of a lot of men these days and what they think a successful relationship is. And it's like, as long as the chick is saying a kind word to me over the phone, that's success.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, as long as I have a number that I can call or text, or I have an access where I can message her and she messaged me back, that's success. And the thing is that, and this is what I talk about all the time. I'm like, why don't you believe that you deserve more? Like, what's going on in here where you think that that's good enough? You understand what I'm saying? What's really going on in your mind? Like this guy really thinks he is successful. Did you hear he used the word successful? How are you successful? Even people who are married would they don't like their long-term situation. Long distance situation. A long distance situation is due to circumstance, not due to choice.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So where's the success in any of that? The point I'm trying to make is that the mindset has to elevate. You have to love yourself more. You have to understand that you deserve more. As a man, you deserve more. You deserve like my man EO talking about the chick flying out 900 miles to come see him, doing stuff to improve his business and giving him pussy and then flying back without spending no money. The reason why is because he's of the mindset that he deserves that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've been in situations where I've had 2 women wash my fucking feet in a bathtub full of rose petals. And after they did it, one of the chicks asked me, "So do you like what we did for you and this, that, and the third?" I said, "Yes, I enjoyed it, but it doesn't faze me because I deserve this type of treatment from all women." And she looked at her fucking face dropped when I said it to her. You understand? But that's where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Like
but you realize she realized you wasn't special. EO, you got it.
No, like Miles said, not only did he feel he was worth it, but actually it's a pleasure for the woman to do it for you. So it's not like it's just your mindset and she don't think the same shit. No, she actually believes what you believe. She feels what you feel. So when the woman paid for her, so when the woman paid for her ticket, I didn't pay for it. She paid for it. You know, when she was happy to pay for it. Yep. Whereas if she don't like you that much, she's gonna make you pay for it. She's gonna come out with a bad attitude. She's gonna make you go shopping down Michigan Avenue when you come to Chicago and buy her some shit. Whereas with me, we didn't even have to do any of that. As a matter of fact, we went grocery shopping and we chilled at the crib and I got blowjobs.
I like that.
Yeah.
But it's funny. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to navigate through this whole shit because I'm trying to Mr. Carter was telling me just stack up these girls during this quarantine or whatever, just keep hitting up these girls. You're gonna have success by the time this quarantine's over, you're gonna have I think you said 60 bitches or something like that. And just avoid the long distance shit and just focus on these girls in your region. But I'm just I've kind of been breaking on that because I'm just it's just been red receipt. I'm fuck, and then as soon as I don't know, it's just I've just been breaking down what you're saying because it's just I've just been having zero success with girls from New York, so I'm just trying to
But see,
I don't know. I'm trying.
But see, this is the thing. This is the problem. I'm trying to explain to you in this way is that you got to understand that part of the reason why you're having so much trouble with dealing with chicks in New York is partly because of how you're thinking about it too. Because like Miles said, you got to think about what you deserve in a situation. So
I'm not
go ahead.
Oh yeah, all I'm saying is just what's up. I don't know, I don't think they can just feel my confidence through phone or a text, just be saying what's up.
No. It's not about no. This is what you got to understand. Even if it's online, in person, whatever, it don't even matter. What matters is that for example, when if I'm online and I'm trying to holler at chicks online, I'm interacting with girls or whatever, my mindset is that I'm looking for cooperation. So I don't care if I got to go through 50 girls and all of them is on some bullshit and nothing happens. That's cool because I'm only that. None of that exists to me really. The only thing that it gets my attention, the only thing that stays on my radar is a chick that's doing the things I want her to do, which is cooperate. So what you're looking for is the chick who's going to cooperate. So especially even with online, you got to understand online dating is a whole different monster than just approaching girls in the street or at the bars and all this other stuff. So you got to understand that when you're doing what you're doing, you just have to have the mindset of I'm only going to deal with women who are going to do the things that I want them to do. So my question to you is, what's the thing you want to do with these girls? In general.
Smash, basically.
Okay, so now how are you going to smash? What's your plan to smash these chicks you're talking to long distance?
Someone that's saying oh yeah, I love to come out to New York or whatever. As soon as this is over, buy a plane ticket and I can come by or something like that. That sounds nice, just stuff like that. They're saying that, but that's just like, you know, words are just words, basically. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's just words. So wouldn't it make more sense to try to get chicks in your local area to come to your house immediately to smash? Unless they're gonna do like EO and fly out there. Wouldn't it make more sense to just go and get the girls right now near your area?
Yeah, it would. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, because I'm just like, I was asking you just how to, like, basically, like, I'm not saying like that's the ideal situation. I'm just saying like how like you guys like navigate through like a long distance thing. Like, is it like any other type of girl? Because I know I don't know like which one y'all are talking about. Like, say, oh, I have like girls like.
All right, let me get him, dog, nigga. Let me get him.
Hold on. Let me get Kzaggin want to go in. Go ahead,
bro. Call him. At 12 a.m., what type of dude are you?
You said what? At 12 a.m.
Nigga, at 12 a.m., what type of dude are you? At 12 a.m., what type of nigga are you, bro? And are you that same nigga at 12 p.m.? No, you're not. Because you set your clock by a bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why, nigga, you different. You know what I'm saying? You literally, bro, and no disrespect to you, but you literally, your demeanor and your disposition changes by the woman. Bro, you always gonna struggle in your life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of your life, you're gonna struggle with women. Because at 12 a.m. and 12 p.m., you should be the same guy.
Facts.
No matter what bitches you fucking with. No matter how big her ass is, how big her titty is, how fine she is, you should be the same exact dude. It should be like this. This is you, nigga. Up and down, based on the bitch. Bro, I'm done, nigga. I can't talk no more, bro.
Hey, caller, what's your name, bro? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You can hear you.
Yeah, I said CJ.
CJ, so I'm gonna be pretty transparent. This is all jokes aside, bro. And I'm being totally honest with you. See, it's okay for a man to sit on the bench for a little bit, bro. I even do it myself. Fuck the long distance shit, bro. You have to master people, bro. You can't skip mastering people and think you're gonna master hoes. You don't even know how to. I can hear you don't even sound that confident, and you want a panel full of brothers. You need some conviction in your voice. Just like when I'm talking to you, even if I don't know what I'm talking about, the conviction will show you that I do, even though I do. Right? Mm-hmm. You have to realize and practice holding conversation, initiating conversation. That will give you confidence to talk. Because if you work long distance chicks, that's not. You got to take a time out, bro, and just practice, just learning people, talking to people, watching body language. So what? If you don't get no women for 6 months, 8 months, guess what? After that time, you're gonna be rolling instead of taking 1 year, 2 years, and you don't know what the fuck you doing, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta learn conversation, fam. Fuck the hoes. You know why I'm good at talking? Because I talk all day. Not to hoes, to people. Work outside of work. When you go buy food and shit, don't just tell them what the fuck you want and then pay for it. How you doing? You know, which do you prefer? What's the thing on the menu people like? You do shit like that every single day. You do it every day, bro. Fuck the hoes. We got it. You just be on the bench for a minute. I will help you, bro. I just started my monk mode today. Well, yesterday, but I got ass. I had to reset it till today. But that's facts. Me and EO just talked about it yesterday. But the whole point of it is, I even take time to learn and do shit. Mm-hmm. And I know, and I master hoes already. But at the same time, when I accomplish what I'm doing, I'm going to be confident because guess what? When I get back in the game, I have confidence, more confidence. I've accomplished some fucking goals. Mm-hmm. So then what happens is when you meet the woman, see, the problem is when you meet the woman, it doesn't matter if you get bitches or not if the dynamics of the relationship isn't you in the dominant position, bro. You got to realize that. And once you get in the dominant position, you cannot get out of the I don't care if a woman is super bad, bro. If she leave me on red, nigga, she's out. 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 I don't want to. I'm not thinking about no fucking. What should I? She's out, bruh. Nigga, I got my shit together, bruh. These women and shit be having bad credit and shit like that, bruh. They can't even go buy a flat screen TV and shit on credit cards. You don't even know that though, because you just want her name and her phone number. Sit on the bench, bruh. Start watching this shit for real. Not just because, Lucario said some fire shit. Ooh, EO, I like your fucking coat. Ooh, Kzaggin in your shades. Ooh, Steve Dean, I like your shirt and your... Man, fuck that. If you want to fuck hoes and you want to be a boss, watch this shit for real, man.
And let me ask you something. Let me ask you something before we gotta get to a few more callers, but let me ask you something real quick. I want to know, out of the women from New York that you hit up, how many of them did you tell you want to say? How many of them did you say you want to smash?
All of them who responded. I didn't say that. I said when you trying to link. All of them.
No. See, that's the issue right there. That's the issue, right? That's one of the issues right there. You said you want to have sex with these women. You said to the women, when do you want to link? That's not sex. That's anything up in the air. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Right. So you got to be a little bit more direct. Just be like, look, I want to meet with you so we can do this thing, whatever that thing is. You understand what I'm saying? And then see how they respond to that.
Hey, and never put a question mark in your text. I never put a question mark in my text. Even if it is a question, I still don't ever put a question mark. Like, and instead of asking her when you want to link, just tell her to meet you somewhere. Yo, I'm gonna be at this spot on Thursday. Dress up a little bit for me and do your little hair the way I saw you when I met you, and meet me up here on Thursday. Stop with this. Do you mind if we go do shit? Or when do you think we can do shit? Bitches put you dry the fuck up. So just tell the bitch where you gonna be and how you want her to look, and shave your pussy and shave your legs and come see me. That's it.
Right. So dude, what I'm gonna do is email. I want you to email me, because if you're on the Bad Boy membership, email me. You feel what I'm saying? So, and hit me up, and I'll hit you up by tomorrow, because I want to get to the bottom of this. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Do that. EO said something that was very important.
All right, bro. I'm hollering.
What EO said was the difference between a passive man versus an assertive man.
Facts.
And when you speak to women, they know which one you are. Right. How you talk to them, you're either going to talk to them in a passive language or an assertive language, which either you're directing them or you're asking permission. Asking permission is not masculine.
And Steve Dean says this all the time.
Hold on, caller. We're going to get to you in a second.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Steve Dean. He says everything's got to be in a straight line. Everything, how you meet her, how you text her, how you fuck her, how you kiss her, how you talk to her, how you let her go, how you set up the next meeting. Everything has to be the same shit. You can't be like Kzaggin said. You can't be like this, because then she gonna be like this.
Hey,
So you have to straighten her emotional ass out by being consistent.
Right. So who we got on the line right now? What's going on? Who's this?
My name's Kenneth. I'm from Louisiana, and like basically, I respect all you guys talking today or whatever. Like, I listen to all you guys. I subscribe to all you guys, and like, it's my problem. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been depressed a lot lately, and I've been catching myself not putting myself out there, like. And like, I do something from low confidence, and I'm not trying to cover nothing. Like, I understand that I do need to improve, but I don't really know how to go about things. And like, I am reaching a point to where I'm getting desperate. I'm not desperate for attention or nothing, but desperate to learn and desperate to figure this out. Because I can understand it's a big issue in my life. I really can't connect with people. I struggle with that, and even connecting with girls. Like, I want you guys' advice.
I'm desperate out your vocabulary, bro. Take it out.
All that BS and I want to hear what you guys got to say.
You know what? Can I start? Can I start real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say that you're putting too much you're putting too much into it. Like dealing with a woman should be a fun thing. Like it should be fun. It's recreation time. It's like fifth on the list. Like you're putting it first on the list and putting so much emphasis on it. You're pedestalizing dealing with women, and you just need to be chilling with women. The chillest dudes get all the women. The guys that sweat them, worry about them, call them too much, text them, no itinerary. All my bitches got itineraries. At Monday morning, they got an itinerary. This is what we're doing this week. This is what I need you to do. This is what I need you to come see me. My girl now and my side chick. So, you know, like I think the main thing as a youngin in the game is to realize that right now this is learning time. This is learning time. Have fun with it. I promise you, the more you have, women are about having fun. Girls just want to have fun. Have you heard the motherfucking song Madonna sang?
Right.
So that is true. That's facts. Girls want to have fun, but you're putting like serious energy on them.
Well, see,
women don't like serious energy. Please understand this. And I'll be done with my segment. But women do not like serious energy. Women like fun energy with a man that don't take them too serious, but that is present with her at the same time. Be present, but when it's over, let it go and go back to your life. I'm telling you, that's a secret to my success always. I never take women too serious. Never. They don't even mean the shit they say. Why would you take them serious?
I mean, hey, player, the less you care, the more you win, bro. You heard what I said? Did you hear me? The less you care, the more you win, bro. Because let me just tell you something. This is just some. So let's paint a story, right? Let's say you watch this, you took your notes, and you got fired game now, right? So what happens when you get fired game? You start having sex with different bitches, right? Okay, well, so then let me tell you where you're gonna fuck up at, because now you're gonna have a little confidence because you fucking some bitches and you got minimal game. So what you're gonna do is when you start getting consistent ass, you're gonna put your pussy on a pedestal. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Just like asshole shit, bro. Like
one thing that I wanted to say, like Miles was saying before, you got to know your values stuff. And like I'm 25, and like that's something that I really don't know. Like I don't really know what my identity is, and like that's I know that it's
bench time, bro. It's too much you don't know, bro. Not even being funny, bro. You can't. How you gonna get bitches? Like they're not gonna save you. They're not gonna be your mother, but that's the vibe that you're getting. Like you wanna and then the woman gonna come save you and shit, bro.
Well, let me say this real quick. First of all, appreciate everybody watching. We got over 300 people watching right now. Get the likes up. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit the donate button. Appreciate everybody that sent donations and all that. But what I would say to you is one of the things you got to understand when it comes to when it comes to getting good with women and what most guys don't like take heed to is that you have to become first comfortable with yourself. You understand? Like fully comfortable with who the fuck you are, your flaws, your strengths, everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, the thing that I love the most about, every guy on this panel, you understand what I'm saying, is we're all comfortable with who the fuck we are. Like for example, Steve the Dean gets mad hate online. You understand what I'm saying?
Every tell the different, all of us.
Right. And Steve the Dean in particular gets mad hate online, but Steve don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Steve
I love that about Steve.
You know what I'm saying? So he does what he does, but Steve gets what he wants. Steve does what he does, and he still is able to get what he wants because he's fully being who the fuck he is. You feel what I'm saying? So let me throw it to you, Steve. What you think about all this real quick?
I think his biggest problem is and this is why I tell you guys, that feeling of depression, loneliness, and anxiety, what if that's the lion trying to come out of your ass and you're the one holding him down? Y'all a lot of y'all think that y'all are depressed and I'm not, and I don't have. I'm telling you, you had it when you reached the egg, when your daddy had your mama's face in the pillow and he nutted up in that pussy. You had it then. You had that drive and ambition to get to the egg then. You didn't go to YouTube. You didn't go to Instagram, and you didn't make any excuses, motherfucker. You had it in you. And what's going on with you guys is that maybe, just maybe, what's trying to come out of you is what these motherfuckers are on this panel. They don't have it come out of them because they are it, you know? They're not trying to go outside the box or trying to go in the box. These motherfuckers are the box. The problem with you guys that are listening that make all these, well, my pee-pee hurt and all this other bullshit. Maybe that's the line in you trying to get out and saying, if you ain't gonna talk to that pussy, get the fuck out of my way and let me do it, motherfucker.
Man.
All right.
Kzaggin, I know you go ahead, go in, Kzaggin. I know you're ready.
Let me add this. And Lakaria, you mentioned this on one of your videos because I said this on one of my videos. All these men that's having trouble, they have one main insecurity, and it revolves around sex. Directly or indirectly, a lot of men's insecurities revolve around sex. It either revolves around the fact that you can't perform or that bitches won't let you perform. And I think a lot of guys approach anxiety is because they're thinking about that I want to fuck her so bad, but will she let me? Or can I get her number? And if I get her number, will she answer it? If I offer a date, will she take it? So when you think about just men, this is why a lot of niggas be worried about body counts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas want virgins and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they virgins, they got themselves. But it revolves around sex. Directly or indirectly, and guys take sex too seriously. And I've said it, and you said it recently, Lakaria. It's just a physical act. It's just a physical act. That's all that it is. There's more important shit to deal with when you're dealing with women than just sex. Okay, period. But if guys take a step back and just chill for a moment and stop taking sex, because women don't take sex serious at all. That's why they're so goddamn promiscuous. Okay, they don't take it serious. But you have guys that take it serious, and you have a lot of guys that say, "Oh, well, you can't have sex unless you have an emotional connection with a woman." Bullshit. Bullshit. See, a lot of these niggas, they want emotional connections. Okay, let's keep it real. They want emotional connections to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even though a woman don't have an emotional connection to them. Because how many of you guys have done videos where you read an email, took a call, where a guy said, I was dating a chick, and then I professed my love for her, and she backed off.
Right.
Because women ain't looking. See, this is the problem with guys. Now we can sit here and say, well, all women may or may not want girlfriend relationships. But what a lot of guys got to understand, but they don't want it with your ass. Just because they fucking with you, they don't want it with you. So stop trying to be their next boyfriend and just be that dick that they need. Just be that. That's all I got, man.
So Miles, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I want to say that what I think is happening a lot of the times, you know, because homie mentioned the fact that he has a little bit of trouble with his identity and his value, right? What I want to say to that is that I think that because these guys are in a position where they put a certain value on women or a certain value on, you know, pussy and all of that. What I think is happening is that guys are thinking that they're trying to find themselves through the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to define their value through their success with women, when the point is to define your value from within. And I'll give you an example. Like for example, today we talked about today we did the confidence show, right, Lakario?
Right.
And we talked about the benefits of having a side hustle. And we talked about the fact that even though you may have a 9-to-5, that you go to the 9-to-5 to pay your bills because it's a necessity, when you have a side hustle, it allows you to get in touch with your purpose, right? It allows you to get in touch with your inner desire to create, to innovate, to bring a service or an idea or whatever, a service product or whatever to the forefront and to manifest something that comes from within. So even though you make your money and you pay your bills from your 9-to-5, the side hustle is what gives you that extra sense of value from within. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I think is happening is that enough of these guys, or they're looking at the woman, they're looking at the sex, they're looking at the dates, they're looking at all the things that happen with women, and because they're still in that learning curve, it kind of like the quote unquote unsuccessful situations and this, that, and the third that they don't like about their journey with women, they internalize it and they make it a part of their identity. And so it fucks up their own mental perception of who they are. You understand what I'm saying? But what I want guys to understand is that you are something different and more valuable than any interaction you could have with any female.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And you're not gonna begin to have good interactions, because even my bad interactions with females are good. Do you understand? Like, I told the story before about how I just straight up told a girl at my gym that I wanted to fuck her. You understand? I straight up just went up to him like, yo, you so fucking sexy. I want to have sex with you because your body is ridiculous. And yeah, I got shot down. She told me she had a boyfriend and this, that, and the third. And then when she came to me the following day at the gym and told me that she was uncomfortable with what I said. And she tried to tell me, oh, I don't think you should talk to girls that way. And I stopped her in her tracks and I said, listen, you can't tell me how to talk to women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, any average guy would look at that situation and be like, well, you shot your shot, you got shot down, you didn't get to fuck, and so on and so forth. But the point I'm trying to make is I was so in love with myself for shutting her down and letting her know that she couldn't tell me how to talk to bitches. I felt like that was a win for me. That was a win for me because I realized I know so much about who I am that even getting shot down, I'm still having victories. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not about the girl. It's not about her or her choosing to fuck me or not. It's me making the decision and carrying myself the way I chose to carry myself. Do you understand? Like, I just simply felt good about the fact that I was telling her the truth about how I felt about how her body made me feel. Do you understand what I'm saying?
She wanted to fuck Miles. She wanted to fuck him. She wanted to fuck him.
The point is, I don't care. The point is, I don't care.
I know. Go ahead.
But I'm saying me choosing my course of action and then making it happen, that was my goal. You understand what I'm saying? And I think until guys can actually, get in touch with their own identity and write their story and carry themselves in a certain way and make those decisions, even though you might get shot down, you make that decision and you be happy with the fact that you made the decision based on the man that you are, and you dealt with the consequences no matter what. That's what the victory is, because that's when you get to learn. That's when you get to, flex that muscle that builds upon the character of who you are. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what? I'll say one thing to that. That was a great segment. I actually found my purpose with pussy because I had so much pussy, and every time I looked at her afterwards, I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like. So you're talking to a guy that's had over 300 women, and I'm telling you, after all 300 women, it wasn't it. So it was actually sometimes going through a situation can help get to your purpose. But if you're doing nothing, if you're trying nothing, if you're experiencing nothing, then nothing happens. So you have to go out there and live, try things, and then you'll find your purpose. But I take it from me, and I love women. I appreciate women. I have a good time with women because they don't run the show. I run the show. And they run the show when I actually allow them to run the show. I actually tell women, Tuesday is your day. I'm gonna let you run it. Tuesday's your day, so they can at least feel like they got a little bit of power, and they do. But instead of them thinking that they're running it, I'll delegate a day for that. Hey, this is your day to shine. You take care of some stuff. Do this, do that. But I'm telling you right now, it took me over 300 women, and every single one, Black women, Hispanic women, white women, Asian women, big women, skinny women, slim, thick women, thick as fuck women, all the women, and none of them got me. They all helped me get to my purpose, which was understanding that they're not my purpose. They're part of my life.
Right.
So they were useful. They were useful. So I don't want to make it sound like women ain't useful. Women are very useful. And now, with the champion game and I help women get to their purpose. Right. So I found mine. Now I help them find theirs.
Right. And I'll say this real quick before, because I'm gonna let the caller go real quick. What I'll say to you, this caller, is that because you were talking about you feel depressed and you're trying to, figure all this stuff out. I remember Jim Carrey once said, I wish everyone would get rich and famous one day so they'll realize that's not the answer. Right. And I feel like the same applies for the game. And kind of what EO was saying is that you have to get into it. I want you to get into a situation where you start interacting with women, getting more girls, and all this other stuff. Because the thing is, I can tell you, I can tell you right now that you're like you was saying earlier, you're taking this shit too seriously. And so this is why you're feeling that depression. This is why you're feeling that anxiety and all that other shit.
Should I stop trying to interact and gain confidence through just other things?
You
women for now?
You fucking
no.
You fucking up even asking that question.
No. This is what I'm saying. That's not gonna help you to avoid it. You understand what I'm saying? You need to be in it. And so while you're in it, what's gonna happen? Because see, what a lot of guys do is they say, let me take a step back and not do anything with women and focus on these other things, and then maybe I'll come back to it. And so you're trying to gain confidence through those things, right? Understand that nothing can make you confident. You understand what I'm saying? You have to feel that within yourself. So what I'm saying is that you have to, what's going to happen is the best way for you to find this out is to go through all of the shit that you're going to go through. And hopefully, luckily one day you'll become aware and wake up and understand that the only thing that makes you confident is you. You understand? Meaning that you could go talk to 25 girls and all 25 girls ignore you, all 25 girls reject you, or 25 girls flake on you or whatever, and that means nothing to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you want to get to the point where it means nothing, where rejection means nothing, a flake means nothing, a chick acting stupid means nothing. But see, it's not going to mean nothing to you now because you're putting so much emphasis on it and making it a big deal. So what we're saying is immerse yourself in the game so that you are actually interacting with women so that you'll get that real-time experience so that when you are talking to a girl and she rejects you, you can actually feel that it's not that bad. Just like I'm gonna have Miles go right after this. I want to say there's one last thing. It's just like stage fright. When they say a person is scared to go on stage, but as soon as they get on stage, they're like, yo, this is not that bad. This is not that serious. You understand? That's where you got to get to. It's only serious in your mind. So you have to get that experience so you realize that the stuff that you're feeling is not really how you're going to experience it in reality. But Miles, go ahead.
I just want to add that on the flip side of what you were saying, because you said the rejection means nothing, yeah, fucking her means nothing as well, bro.
Exactly. Facts.
Success. That's what I'm talking about. Success. There's really no such thing as success with women. There's just success.
Mm-hmm.
And that's you. That's you. You understand what I'm saying? A woman, there's no way a woman can fucking I can't measure my success based on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, like I could sit here and dude, I'm not one of y'all niggas who even made it to 100 bodies, bro. And I'm not, and that doesn't faze me in the least because I've just never been one of them type of niggas. Period. Right. Because I never base my shit off of fucking bitches and this, that, and the third. Matter of fact, I'm more of a long-term nigga anyway. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have one bitch and I fuck her more times. You understand what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is you just like you say, the rejection means nothing, the flakes mean nothing. Well, fucking her means nothing. Having her suck your dick means nothing. Making her fucking, put on some lingerie and crawl on the floor from the other side of the room to come suck your dick means nothing. It's just fun. It's not success. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm trying to make. A lot of guys is looking at situations like, ooh, I want to have a woman do this with me and do that with me and think that that's success. No. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Having a woman, come to your house and suck your dick and then leave, that's not success. You know what success? The success is having a phone to call a bitch, having the job to pay the rent or mortgage in that house that she came to. Do you understand what I'm saying? Having the fucking confidence to even arrange the situation. That's all coming from you. And that's the successful part. Facilitating the environment and the reality to make that type of shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? You guys, like a lot of guys are focused on the You're focused on the party. You understand? I'm focused on, I own the fucking venue because I'm having multiple parties every month.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I fucking pay the staff. I pay the DJ. You understand? I pay the rent at this venue because this party means nothing to me because I'm gonna have another party tomorrow. You
right.
gotta like it's like guys are just focused on that one celebration. And it's like, no, bro, it's like you wanna focus on building yourself to be the type of person where this can be your life every day.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that whole teach a man to fish he could eat today. Or I mean, you give a man fish, he'll eat today, but you teach a man to fish, he could eat for the rest of his life. Like that's where you're trying to get to. You guys are worried about the smelly fish, the smelly fish of the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? No, like you want to strengthen your fucking, you know, your boat. You want to strengthen your fishing rod. You want to have good sense of where to go fish. You want to have a knowledge of who you are and what you want so you can get it. So once you actually get it, no matter what it is, that part don't mean nothing. It's the manifestation and the facilitation of being the type of cat that can get what you want. That's what's really important.
Right. Let me add to him.
Stop comparing too.
Now go ahead, Kzaggin.
Go ahead, Kzaggin.
All right. Guys need to learn how to find joy and happiness within their life, independent of women. That's why there's the black pill community and the MGTOW community, because they feel like they have to have a woman to feel secure, happy. They feel like they need women to validate them.
And they feel like they gotta eliminate women.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. It's bullshit. Ain't nobody eliminating no woman, because my thing is, you wake up in the morning with a hard dick. You know what I'm saying? Because Bobby was dreaming about a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that in and of itself is stupid. Yeah, but guys gotta find their own happiness and their joy independent of women, and stop trying to use women to be their happiness and joy. And I think all the vitriol and all the hate that a lot of guys have for women is because women won't be there to be that for them. They won't be their quote unquote rock for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why guys is mad, because I depended on you. That's why dudes be getting all mad when chicks be breaking up with them. I was happy because I had you. Now you're leaving me. Now my happiness is gonna go because you're going. And that's some weak shit.
Yep.
And that's some unmanly shit. And as EO said earlier, women are just recreation. And I know Steve said on his channel, the women are recreation. They dudes take women too goddamn serious. Now, if you happen to meet a chick who is worth her weight in gold and she handling her business, she's adding value to your situation and all that other shit, cool. But guys be on a hunt for that shit. And I don't like that, bro. I tell dudes, stop hunting for a bitch. Just go out, be a man, have fun. And if you happen to come upon, you know, the chick at the other end of the rainbow, cool. But stop hunting for that shit. And you have dudes that they'll meet a chick, and because the chick is attractive, she's receptive, and she happens to give them a little bit of attention, they're like, she the one. She the one. And the bitch ain't did nothing. She just happened to give up some pussy here and there. She smiled at him. She rub on his chest hairs, you know, on some pillow talking type shit. And then all of a sudden, she the next Mrs. whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't did nothing outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what guys be fucking up.
All right, and caller, that's what I'm gonna say to you is that you got 6 people on the panel as coaches. Hit us up, email us so we can get into more specific details to really help you out. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we appreciate the call, my brother. All right. All right. Be safe.
Lucario, let me co-sign up for what Kzaggin said.
All right, cool. Well, let me get this. Hold on. All right, caller. Wait 1 second, caller. We're gonna get to you in a second. Afi, what you were saying?
This is what I want to say. And it's what Kzaggin was talking about, and also what Miles was talking about. And this is a real life example. Like just today, man. Last night I went to a birthday party. My niece turned 27. We did our little shit. It's on Instagram. Came home today. It was like an hour and a half away. Came home today, cooked, did some meal prep. I'm eating clean now. Made a fucking video on here. When I get off of here, I got a steak dinner waiting for me, and it's sizzling too, right? So the point of it is this. So I just gave you a full day. So when you have your shit going on, the first thing is first. You don't have time for bullshit, bro. Look how packed my day is, bro. So what makes you think that I got time for a woman flaking on me? Fucking bullshit. I got my time is valuable. That's the first thing. The time is valuable, bro. And then I still got a video to edit tonight, bro. So it's not sex. I know it's what you thought. No, I gotta edit some video because this is a purpose for me, bro.
Right.
And you can find yours. It don't have to be this, but once you get into something, the woman becomes secondary. It comes secondary. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing, like that, I want to say, is just you got to stop giving a fuck, bro. Look at me, like so. Look, I'm sitting here holding my fucking dog like a newborn baby. Now, Lucario's chat talks a lot of shit. Y'all can be cooking the fuck out of me, but y'all not. But if y'all did, I wouldn't care anyway. Because I love my fucking dog. I got bitches already. I got fresh clothes. I'm well traveled, well read. What the fuck can any of you say to me that'll affect me?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what
I'm saying. And I look cool without my hat. It don't matter. Right. You gotta stop giving zero fucks, and you gotta put yourself first. Not like a cliche shit, but really just try it, bro. Find you a goal. Find you a hobby, bro. Just do it. Just try it. And if you say, oh, I don't know what it is, just easy. Boom. Learn another language. I just gave you one. When you're learning the language, you got to study every fucking day. You don't have time for dumb shit, bro.
Nah, real talk. And so, we got a new caller on the line. What's popping? Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Lucario, it's your boy Aqua Dragon, man. I talked to you a few times before, remember?
All right, what's good with you?
Ain't not much, you know what I'm saying? Well, as a MGTOW, proud MGTOW, I don't do relationships anyway. None of us do. So that eliminates me want to get serious or
go ahead, Steve.
Involved with females.
Yeah, nigga. I'm about to say something. These niggas is funny, bro.
A lot of times, men put too much value on a woman. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you first meet her. Like, for example, say if we out on a date, we so focused on the ass and the titties, we're not focused on vetting her and seeing what makes her different than all the rest of the women. Because 3 billion people got ass and titties and pussy, right? But you know what I'm saying? But the main thing we should focus on what makes her different, what makes her special, what makes her worthy of a relationship or worthy of spending time with, and you know, and shit like that. So and that's where a lot of us, especially who were blue pill, who had no game in the game, that's the mistake that we made. But now, with the red pill and the knowledge that we get from you guys as well, because I fuck with you guys too. You guys teach us, and like get yourself first. Because for me, like here's my metaphor. Like I'm the owner of my own train, right? I'm on train. So and my train gonna go regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's either she can hop on or she don't come on at all, but my train gonna still go with my destination.
Caller. What is the name of your train? What is the name of your train, sir? Is it your last name, or is it that bitch ass? No, is it that bitch ass gay towel? Now I hate you fucking MGTOWs. Let me tell you why. Y'all act like a bunch of bitches. You sitting around here talking about you going your own way. Where the fuck are you, motherfucker? Don't come on this motherfucker trying to talk about you about being a man. What lion do you know is so afraid of zebra? No, shut. No, no, I don't care. No, young man, I'm asking you. Whoa. Listen to me. Wait, well, listen to me. Were you born with the name MGTOW? Because if your daddy and your grandfather thought like you think you would be around right now? Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this cult shit. There ain't no thing as MGTOW. It's called responsibility. Your purpose is responsibility. Then why use the name?
on O'Shea channel. I said the reason why I was like that because the way the world is now with all these niggas.
No, wait.
The world is now, nigga. Oh.
Wait. Tell me, sir.
Women, let's hate women, Steve.
Sir.
And that's what I preach to other guys.
No, sir. Was a lion, sir. Sir, was a lion in 28 BC? Was a lion in 1784? Why do we keep going with this? Well, then, what fucking excuse are you making then? A man's a motherfucking man. He is all things. He is the sun, the moon, the rain, the clouds.
I agree with you. And that's what we're teaching men, because a lot of men, including myself, Steve, we didn't have a sense of direction. MGTOW basically is making the sense of direction visible. So
why don't you put them in learning your name? Why are you learning MGTOW was created? Okay, sir, I'm gonna say something real quick. I don't mean to take. Let me say something real quick. Let me say something. Listen, just like how the Black Panthers turned into the Bloods and Crips, the fucking MGTOWs are ex-PUA motherfuckers. That's all they are. Motherfuckers who can't get pussy. Now they complaining about pussy. Take your name off that shit.
No one's complaining, see.
God.
Some of us MGTOWs get pussy. Trust and believe. None of us complaining.
Then why the fuck you going your own way then if you're getting some pussy, nigga? I want to know that shit.
Matter of fact, I've actually recommended some MGTOWs to listen to you guys because you guys give good game, Steve.
I can't help him, MGTOW. I can't help him, MGTOW. I can't help him.
One of the guys down like on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I've told you that because you, Lucario, Miles, you guys give good game. See, the problem with y'all is when you hear MGTOW, y'all get triggered, think that we hate women. No, it's not about hating women. It seems that way because y'all don't understand it. It's not about hating women. It's about being red pill, being alpha, and giving men a sense of direction. Because a lot of men got screwed over in the system is because they didn't have any knowledge.
Wait, hold on, caller. Did you get screwed? Did you get screwed over? Did you personally get screwed over? No, caller. Fuck all that. Stop talking, nigga. Are you a divorced man? Are you a single father? Did you personally get screwed over?
Not by divorce, not by
nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Man, y'all niggas, I hate y'all niggas, dog. You got a bunch of niggas. No, shut the fuck up for a minute, my nigga. Y'all niggas be talking about, a bunch of men got screwed over, but you have no testimony about what happened to you. Nigga, let me tell you what happened to you. No, nigga, you fucked the bitch for a week and she stopped calling you and your feelings is hurt, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You ain't get divorced and you ain't gotta pay no child support. Y'all niggas is some pussies, dog. Come on, man. Talking about men got screwed over. Nigga, did you go through the ringer, nigga? Did you go through it? Caller, answer the goddamn question, nigga. Did you go through it?
I personally have bad experiences with women. Just because I didn't get divorced or go to child support, don't mean I didn't have bad experiences of other things. That's what I'm telling you.
What, nigga? Your heart got broke, nigga? Nigga, your heart got broke, nigga? Nigga, what? Nigga, your bitch cheated on you? Nigga, what happened to me? Dog, cry me your estrogen tears on my shoulder, nigga. Tell me what happened to you, dog. Right here, nigga. Tell me. Put it right there, nigga. Right there. Put it all right there for me, dog. Come on, man. Y'all niggas ain't went through no real pain with no bitches, nigga.
Okay. The lion didn't get the zebra. The lion didn't get the zebra, so he's complaining.
These niggas, man.
Out the blue, you know what I'm saying? We had problems about that relationship, and I was depressed, I was mopey, you know what I'm saying?
That's your fault.
But since I started listening to Lucario, like years later, I started to learn game and learn how women operate. I learned how to give myself power, put myself first, because my problem was, and I admit this, I gave women too much power, and I put them first. That's what fucked me up. But that's what I thought that I had to do, because that's what I was taught into this Disney fairy tale shit.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick. Can I ask you a question real quick? And I've asked this, I think, a few times. MGTOW stands for men going their own way, correct?
Okay, go ahead.
Right now, shouldn't a man already be going his own way? Isn't that redundant?
Thank you.
Right, and I agree with you. What I said a few minutes ago, I'm saying is, the MGTOW just gave it a sense of direction because
No. Well, let me stop you right there. Saying you're a MGTOW is not giving the guy a sense of direction. Saying you're a MGTOW is directly tying you to all of the actual frustrations and all of the issues you have with women.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because when you say, hold on, when you say I'm a man going my own way, going your own way from what?
These niggas is running from heartbreak. They're running from heartbreak.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what you say. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me break it down. It's basically it's the ideology of a man putting himself first, of a man putting his life to where he feels is right, and not going along with the gynocentrism of what society says you should do. It's basically putting yourself first, putting your purpose first. You know, regardless if you have a woman or not, or it's with you or not, you always focus on your life, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. That's basically what it is. It's basically red pill alpha men who don't want to go along with the matrix system, with the blue pill system that told us how to be sent.
You know what? I want to give. He got to stop talking, man, because I got to give every MGTOW a lie detector test, man.
Hold on. Let me hear what you say, EO. What you
check this out. If you want to tell the truth, this is the honest to God truth. Every guy that goes MGTOW is not getting validated by women, so instead they get validated by men. That's what it is.
Uh-oh.
That's what it is.
Hey, the cat about the bag.
That's what it is. No. Caller, you just hey, man, can you mute this motherfucker? Hey, listen. I don't care how you want to word this shit. You sound like you're about 23. You ain't even lived yet. Your balls ain't even hairy yet. What I'm saying is this. No, listen, man, just shut the fuck up. Hey, man, shut the fuck up. Listen to me, man. I got to tell you in a nice way or a hard way. Which one do you prefer? No, listen. Every MGTOW guy is not being validated by women. Not the way he wants to be. So in place of the women, I will go to these herds of men who are also rejected and frustrated and not getting their balls licked, and I will get validated by them. That's what y'all are doing. You can paint it any way you want to paint it. No, listen, shut the fuck up. No, there's nothing left to say. No, stop. No, stop. I don't give a fuck. Stop. No. Somebody tried to say, how come we're not listening to caller? Because there's nothing to listen to. This motherfucker came in to cheerlead for MGTOW and shit. Nobody gives a fuck about that. What I'm telling you is this. You're not, trust me. Lucario said it best. Every man's going their own way anyway.
Yep.
You don't need to go to a MGTOW channel to go your own way.
Don't know where to go because we were taught bullshit.
Bro, no, listen to you, man. Listen to me.
About how to be a man.
Listen to me. No. Listen to me. Listen to me. When we're done with this broadcast, when we're done with this broadcast, Lucario's going his own way. I'm going my own way. Stevie D's going his own way. Everybody's going their own motherfucking way.
And I'm agreeing with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You guys just don't call it MGTOW, but we call it MGTOW because we're making it visible. That's all it is. We're making it visible. You guys
all right.
Have you ever met a lion that went his own way?
So that's why
y'all are MGTOW today. You'll be SYSBM tomorrow, and then you'll be GAY next month.
No. This is the thing. I think this is the issue. This is really what the issue is. And like I said earlier, is that you got to understand that all the stuff you're saying about men having a direction, men, going a certain way to focus on certain things about themselves and not being caught up in the stuff that women could do to get them, to feel a certain way or to get in certain situations that they don't want to be in. That's all cool. What you have to understand though is that whenever the fact that you're taking a specific stance, which is MGTOW, you understand what I'm saying? The fact that you're taking that specific stance, you're always connected to the troubles that you felt when you were dealing with women. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that you're not necessarily even you're not actually progressing or growing from those experiences. You're tying yourself to the experience forever. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yes, you. Or this is what this is what you're not understanding. This is what I'm trying to. This is what we're trying to explain to you. If whenever you say you're a MGTOW, you're saying I'm a man going my own way. I'm going my own way from what? I'm going my own way from women, and I'm going my own way from the things, the gynocentric, whatever that women have caused. Right. So this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that every time you have to define MGTOW, you have to talk about women, and you have to talk about women in the context of women doing shit you didn't like for them to do.
Right. No, it's not that we're constantly experience and we all growing. It's basically letting them know what to look out for, and also teaching them how
can you let them know what to look out for when you ain't get no pussy? Wait. How can you let them know what to look out for when you ain't got no women? What the fuck are you getting to look out for?
I'm teaching how to counteract bullshit.
No, but this is the thing. No, but this is what you got to understand is that it's not about because see what guys will do, because there's a lot of MGTOW channels out there, and there's certain ones who you know, I'm not gonna name no names, but they think they're dating coaches, but they be talking a bunch of stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the thing is that when these guys are talking about, oh, look out for this, you know, women are gonna be this way and women are gonna be that way, right? Instead of teaching, instead of men focusing on being men, instead of men focusing on their shit, instead of men improving themselves, instead of men growing, what guys are doing is they say, look out for women doing this. But guess what? If you were growing and improving as a man, you wouldn't come across women who do that, or you would nip that in the bud as soon as it happens. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff, right? So what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is when you see, and we were talking about earlier about identity, right? The problem with you know, identity is that we try to grasp onto something and hold on to those things. So you're holding on to the identity of MGTOW. You understand what I'm saying? Like even talking about a dating coach is an identity. I don't give a fuck if you call me a dating coach or not. I'm just trying to do the actual things to help people do what they do, right? But what I'm saying is this, is that when you hold on to that quote unquote identity, you hold on to everything tied to it. So what I'm trying to tell you, I think in understanding, is that when you call yourself MGTOW, you're holding on to all the frustrations and problems that you have with women. It's all tied in. You understand what I'm saying?
No, see, that's not what ties into it. And some ties into it. But I'm saying is, I'm not frustrated with women no more, Carl, because I've actually, you know, with my experience, I've actually grown. I was a pickaninny, now I'm a Rashi now, which means I deal things in a Rashi way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've evolved. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we teach men over the channels I listen to. We teach men, don't be frustrated, don't hate women. You know what I'm saying? You deal with them, do X, Y, Z. Do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. You know, they be frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's how they are. We accept it. I just have to just play the game the way it is.
No, you don't accept it. No, you don't accept it. You haven't accepted it.
You know what I'm saying? You can't change the game. All you gotta do is change how you play the game. That's all it is, right?
By running away.
You said it best. Calling yourself MGTOW is calling yourself a victim. You cannot be a victim and be a man in America.
There you go.
Miles, you want to chime in on this? Miles, you're quiet over here. What's your thoughts on this shit?
No, you know what it is. Enough of these guys, they just find comfort in all these different names when it's all just game. You know what I'm saying?
Miles, speak up a little bit.
I'm saying these guys, it seems like they find comfort in all these labels. You understand? It really all just boils down to life, and it's just game and it's just life. But if they want to find comfort in making a label or being a part of some group online, then like for example, the reason why like we're together on this call is we are together because our action and our mindsets bring us together. But that's it. We're not trying to make no coalition because I need you to validate my views and make me feel like I'm right thinking or believing what I believe. I could disagree with all five of y'all on this joint and still be sitting here having a conversation. Why? Because I'm a man.
Right.
You understand? I'm a fucking man. I can say my piece. I can express who I am. I can express my identity and even disagree or agree. I'm not sitting here to disagree or agree with any of you on this fucking panel. You understand? I respect y'all. I respect each and every one of y'all. But when it comes to, oh, well, I need for Steve the Dean to agree with me and feel the same way I feel because that's what, makes my heart beat at night. Like, fuck that. Fuck all that.
Nigga, that makes your heart flutter, nigga. It makes you flutter.
Yeah, that's what makes my heart flutter because another guy on another fucking IP address agrees with me. I could give a fuck less, B. But that's what makes us all special.
Yeah.
And I know that. And because I know that, that allows me to exist in my own right and do what the fuck I gotta do for me. You see what I'm saying? I don't really need all this other shit. But because I know that there's guys out there like him is why I do what I do. And I get more into my identity to lead by example because why? I always was going my own way. And I don't need any fucking acronym to reinforce that in my mind.
I like that. Steve, what's up?
Real quick, I'm telling you guys, man, look, you got 3 fire coaches out here. Now, don't you know we charge for consultations? This is the time where you listen. You get to get game for free. Not you didn't have to join the Bad Boy membership. You didn't have to get on EL's Patreon. You didn't have to join Steve the D. You can get it all now, but you won't listen. You're only listening to reply, man.
I listen to Carlo every single day, bro. I listen to Lecard, listen to Miles every single day because the reason I listen to them because these guys give good knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I don't let y'all opinions of MGTOW hurt me. What to do? I'm hurt. Okay, if you don't like MGTOW, fuck it. I'm still MGTOW. I'm only God can judge. What I'm saying is, I still can learn from you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta like you to learn from you. I can usually, or vice versa. You can hate me, I can still learn from you. You know what I'm saying? It's about taking the knowledge that you guys give that's in the game, so I can take that for something to be better. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, okay, Miles said he don't need an identity to take on his own way. That's because Miles already knew what it was. What I'm telling him is a lot of men did not know what it was. Every man wasn't raised the same way. Some men, like I said, was raised by women, and some men was taught to be a simp, and they think that's the way it is. And MGTOW, the terminology, it just put a visual on what a man's supposed to be. That's all it did.
How do you know what a man's supposed to be when you're not a man?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, that's like a woman. That's like a woman trying to teach a boy how to be a man. How can you learn how to be a man if you running away from things? Men don't run away from shit. Men don't complain. Men ain't victims. Show me a lion that's MGTOW and I'll shut the fuck up. Show me a lion that is so mad at a zebra that he goes tell all the other lions, let's create this acronym, let's go our own way, and let's pitch all the grass-eating animals that we can't get. You show me that, and I'll quit the game. Because there ain't no such thing as a MGTOW lion. There ain't no such thing as a bitch lion. Come on.
Caller. Hold on real quick. Because I know you got your no, caller, hold on. Caller, you triggered. Caller, you triggered. Stop talking for a second. No, hold on. No. Caller, be quiet for a second. What made you become MGTOW? What made you say, I'm so afraid of a bitch, I'm going my own way? What made you become that?
Well, first of all, stop putting thoughts in my head. I'm not afraid of women. I'm a lion. I eat zebra and
You a lion?
No, dog. When you become a MGTOW is because I realize a lot of women ain't worth relationships nowadays because the way the world is now is different than it was 50 years ago.
These niggas.
Sorry, man. Let's move on to the next call.
This nigga don't get it, bro. You don't get it, bro.
Let this dude Reggie call in.
Hold on. Before we get to the next call, I looked up the definition of MGTOW because I wanted to see what they're saying. So it says men going their own way is an anti-feminist, mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from a society which they see as harmful to men, and particularly to eschew marriage and cohabitation. All right, so that's what MGTOW is that's what they're saying online. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, you got to do what you got to do, fam. And we
caller.
We appreciate you.
We love having you, caller.
No, I'm serious because what I'm saying is every guy has to do what they feel is right for them. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
All I'm saying is right. All I'm saying is, and this just goes for MGTOW, whatever you want to call yourself, anything. You got to understand that anytime you're so tied to when you're tied to your specific identity, you're also tied to all the things that come with that, and you can't separate it. So this is what I'm trying to say is where, again, if you are MGTOW, you're also tying to yourself to all those things, just like they said in the definition is like, well, something harmful to men. You feel what I'm saying? It's that experience. It's that fucking thing that you're tying yourself to. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I just want you guys to understand that. But yo, man, I appreciate the call. We're gonna get a few more of these callers, all right?
Peace, brother. Peace.
All right, be safe, bro. All right. All right, so who we got next? Hold on, let me see who this is. Hold on. All right, yo, what's popping? Who this?
Macario, man. I got a question for y'all guys too, man. Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, you good. We hear you.
Macario, me and my boys were talking, right? And we were saying this, because I know you and Casey had a video one time, y'all were talking, you were saying that in today's era about how marriage, the failure of marriage, is because of you got to blame it on the men. But fellas, don't you think that too? Women in today's society got some of the blame for the failure of relationships because of the shit that they put in their head. For instance, too, Bakari, like I said, I've been seeing too, a lot of these women, they have this, not these women too, but in America, people have this entitlement where they're like, I went out with this shit, she gonna tell me, oh, men. And I hear some women too, oh, if a man take me on a date, or a man got a pay. But I'm like, yo, but don't you think that it's the woman's fault too because they're not being raised right by the woman? No, I'm not saying, I know y'all guys about to fact.
Why are you explaining yourself to a bitch, bro?
But I just think that too, today, the reason why failures in a marriage, 70% you got to put that on a woman. The men are trying.
What?
So this shit happens. But these bitches are being uncooperative. You talk to them. Maybe you want to Google their bitch, you trying to talk to them.
Why do y'all men worry about the next man like that? Whatever happens to one guy doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you. If now, and I'll use Lucario because that's he the bad boy. If Lucario is in New York screaming, "I'm the bad boy," and a woman grab his ass in New York, does that mean she's gonna grab my ass if I scream I'm the bad boy? No. I don't worry about other men. That's y'all's problem. Are you trying to fuck another man? No. Why do you care what happens to it? Wait, listen to me. Why do you care what happens to another man when you're not living that man's life? You don't know what the fuck he's doing. You see, y'all don't understand. A woman is only going to do what you allow her to do. And I'll say it in German. Guten Tag, wie geht's, don't go good, whatever the fuck I say. Listen, a woman is only going to do what you allow her to do. So how the fuck can it be her fault? Please tell me.
No, I'm not saying that. No, because they're being uncooperative as more others.
Then you move on to the next bitch. But why are you even having a conversation about a woman being uncooperative? Why is that even in your vocabulary? Like, oh, she tripping? All right, she done.
No, my question though is how did an uncooperative woman become your wife?
How did she become your focus?
Out of here.
Wait, Lucario, I'm throwing the towel.
Let me go somewhere.
Wait, hold on. I gotta hear because that's what I always want. Because I'm like, you say, well, the woman is doing this in the marriage or the relationship. I want to know how did she become your wife or girlfriend or whatever if she's been uncooperative? Because I'm sure she didn't just turn uncooperative as soon as you said I do, right?
Like for instance, one of my boys, right? His wife, like his friend, one of his wife, like I'm like, this nigga work, this nigga pays for everything. The bitch is so complaining. I'm like, bitch, you in a better position than
you let her complain.
The most bitch are.
Come on, dude. Just say I let her complain. Just say I let her listen. Say my wife complains because I let her complain because I know if I say something, I may lose her, and I don't want to lose her, so I'm gonna let her run her mouth.
That's facts. That's facts.
Just say that, man.
That's facts.
Because yo, that's all it is, bro. Like everything you're saying, the reason why we're saying it's the man's fault, right, is because the man allowed the situation to occur. You understand? Like for example, if I heard that this guy over here or this woman over here is a thief, and everybody's telling me she's a thief, and I saw her steal a bag of chips at the store, and I let her in my house, and she steals my TV, whose fault is that?
I got a better one for you, Lucario. If a bitch stab you in the back, who gave her the knife? You did. Come on, man.
And lift it.
You niggas be crying victim, man. You're not a victim, homie. You're not that.
I got 4 women. From what I hear, 4 women are more cooperative than American women. Why is that? I'm an African, but you was like, yo, in Africa, women don't act like that. Caribbean women, that's the Caribbean women don't act like that.
Wait. Have you fucked every woman in the world? No. So how the fuck do you know that shit? Stop it. You making shit up. Stop making shit up. You don't know. You just saying that shit, man. Because I've been around the world, motherfucker. I've been fucking all kind of women. Pakistan, Afghan, Russian, South African, you name it. I can't generalize, nor with these men. But you know one thing about these men? They ain't gonna let no woman treat them any old kind of way. I bet you that.
That's crazy. But that's all we saying is that, bro, it's really just like the reason why the blame is on the man is because it like my dude E always says, it begins and ends with the man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like if you allow the shit to happen, right, then it's your fault. So if I'm dealing with a girl and I'm hooking up with her, we dating, right? She's not gonna be my girlfriend until we've been together for at least a year. So within that year, I'm gonna see if she's cooperative or not. And if she's uncooperative, she's never going to become my girlfriend and therefore never become my wife. And therefore, I will never have that uncooperative wife. You see what I'm saying?
Caller and everyone listening right now, you as a man, you are responsible for each and every person you invite into your life, men or women. Mm-hmm. If you get screwed over, you can do one or two things. You can keep getting screwed over, which means you a bitch, or you can learn your lesson and you can become a better judge of character. Your choice, nigga.
And check this out. You're responsible for everything. If you get fat, you ate too much. If you got a DUI, you drank too much. Everything is your problem. Everything is your solution or your problem. So let's not make it about women. Everything comes.
It's about you as a man. Not about the woman.
About you. You get lung cancer, you smoke too much, maybe. So everything comes back to you. Everything.
Yep. You on the hook, nigga. You on the hook for whatever befalls you as a man, the negative shit that happens to you, you're on a hook. You might not like it. You might not think it's fair, but life ain't fair, nigga. You a man. Learn something today.
Fact.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. You got that? All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, peace. Later. All right. Let's see what's popping with these calls. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. It was good.
Yeah, man, I finally got through to the phone line, bro. It's good with y'all.
We chilling.
I want to just say real quick, I can tell a lot of these guys never been fishing. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is like when they say plenty of fishes in the sea, right? When you go fishing, you got to have a lot of patience. When you go fishing, you're not going to know how to cast your rod. You're not going to know how to set up your line. You're not going to know how to bait your hook. And it's going to be a waiting game. Patience. You have to feel for the water. You got to know the spots. It's just like women. A lot of times when you go fishing, everybody around you, I caught this, I caught that, I caught this, I caught that. You can't catch shit. You might catch one, you might catch two. You might not catch shit when you go to the watering hole. Eventually, as time goes on, you get better, more experience, the more you keep doing it. That's the same with women. Me, myself, I've had my struggles with women. I found the red pill and I went through red pill rage. I felt just like a lot of these MGTOW guys. It's a temporary solution to a permanent problem. So you can't be MGTOW forever. I feel like you could be MGTOW for a certain period of time, not necessarily in mentality, but in physical actuality, like practice, getting yourself together, then get back out there. Extremely temporary, but taking this as a lifestyle, like I forgot which one you guys said. When you wake up in the morning, you roll over, I'm ready to poke a hole through my mattress. You know what I'm saying? I can't be MGTOW for the rest of my life. A lot of these guys need therapy. That's number one. Number two, I'm in therapy now. Number two is they need to take accountability. Like me, I've had terrible experiences with women. I've had less than 10 body counts. You know what I'm saying? I'm 26 years old, body 27. So it's like, I had to realize it was my fault. I just, I didn't do it. I didn't have enough game. Whatever the case may be, I had to self-improve. I had to improve my social skills. I had to improve, which I'm still doing. I'm in school to learn a new trade. I'm doing stuff to improve my whole well-being. You can't just kind of, you got to be social with people. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the world is people. If you want to make money, you need to know how to be good with people. When you're on a job, you know how to interact with people. That's
right. Well, let me actually let me say this. So let me stop you for a second because okay, this is at least what I like. I like that. Okay, you remind me of this dude who is this dude on YouTube named VVS. He watches a lot of. He's one of these black pill dudes. Some of y'all probably heard of him or whatever. But he used to make a lot of videos about like oh shit is fucked up and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And so you sound like you're coming out of that same thing, but you're moving in a positive direction. So the guy VVS, he made a video the other day where he was like, yo, I'm tired of talking all this bullshit. I'm tired of blaming shit. I'm tired of doing this. I want to improve. I want to make shit happen. So what I like from what I'm hearing from you is that, you were saying, yeah, I was into the red pill rage and all this MGTOW stuff or whatever, but I'm progressing. You feel what I'm saying? So, this is the question I want to ask you, and maybe you can help some of these other guys out, is what made you come to the point where you say, you know what, I want to actually improve and get shit going in a more positive direction? Like what was the thing?
It has always been, for me, I always want to have aspirations to be successful. Just because of my upbringing, I didn't really have much, but as far as like how it relates to women, I found the red pill, and then I was like, damn, because that shit, it's like the best and worst thing that ever happened to me. The best thing that happened to me because it was kind of like I was beating a dead horse. I was doing the same shit over and over again. That's insanity. So I was like, all right, I know not to do this anymore, but on the flip side, it's like, I can't believe everything I learned was a lie. This shit is fucked up. Like, mad as fuck. Like, I fuck these bitches. I ain't never told these hoes. Like, these hoes ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And I was angry as fuck. And then I'm going to say, well, fuck it, I'm MGTOW now. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, they might not know.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I had to laugh at that one.
They can see the fact, like you really, really hate, like, and it's not the people you think, and not the dudes that's getting pussy that's going to notice the most. It's the females and the beta male simps. They're the ones going to call you out on it, which makes you feel even worse because it's like, bro, you a fucking simp, and you telling me I hate women, bitch, you a simp. You can't tell me shit. And bitch, how you gonna tell me I hate women? You the woman that ain't shit. And it's like it just got to a point it drove me crazy. And I was
caller, I got a question for you, man. I gotta
get better. You just like fishing. I gotta be better. I gotta get better bait for the hook. I gotta get a better rod. I need to put more time in fishing.
He said get better broads? Is that what he said? Get better broads?
He said get a better rod. He was talking about the fishing analogy. But let me EO was about to say, hold on, caller for a second. Hold on, caller. So EO, what were you gonna say?
Caller, listen, I don't mean any disrespect when I ask you this, but it's just a genuine question. Why do you need another group or another man to tell you something didn't work? Why can't you just realize on your own, okay, this didn't work. Don't do this again. Do this next time. It's just a sincere question. Why do you need another man or another group or another religion or another label or another herd or another cult or anybody to tell you what works for you?
That's a great question, dude. I agree with you.
Speak louder, nigga. We can't hear you. Speak louder.
You got too much emotional investment into it. Like, because you're thinking about it logically, like, all right, because I'm naturally a problem solver. It took me as long to figure this out, which makes me feel kind of stupid a little bit. But the fact is, when you so emotionally innocent, you want it to work so bad, it's like having that old school car that get passed down to you, that beater, and that bitch is done. But it's sitting on bricks, but you still fucking with the engine, fuck with the transmission, trying to get that school to work, and that bitch ain't never gonna run. It's seen as day, that 68 SS Impala, whatever the fuck, that thing is not running. That's in your great granddaddy Chevy. That bitch is not going nowhere, but you steady fucking with it, it's not going nowhere. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
You steady trying to find ways to do, it's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but you got too much investment to it.
But listen, hold on. I just want to say this. It only became a beater because you let it go so long. But it only became a beater because you allowed it to go so long.
Also,
your engine only locks up when you don't change the oil. You know, you let things go too long. I really mean that. Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna piggyback on EO. EO is saying,
caller.
Not only is EO 1,000% right, but how are you gonna follow someone you don't even know tell you something? You don't even know these people. You don't know what they're about. And if they told you to suck a dick because you sucked a dick, that means we could create a fan club. We'll have a cuddle party and we'll touch each other's balls and suck each other's dick. Would you join that club, caller?
That's what he did.
No.
Exactly. That's what he did.
That's the point.
No, yeah, you guys are making a point, and I'm 100% agreeing with you. It's the fact that I'm 100% agreeing with you. I'm saying I came out of it like Lucario said. He gave that big down.
Caller.
Out of that.
Caller. Look, there's two types of men: a follower and a leader. Which one are you?
I'm a leader.
Follower or leader? I mean, nigga, there's no gray area, nigga. It's black and white over here. Are you a follower or a leader? Which one are you? Nigga, I don't hear nothing. Follower or a leader? Which one are you?
He said leader.
I said leader.
No, you're not. Your actions tell everything, nigga.
Impossible Burger. Made of grass.
I already know. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's not opinion. You got 6 men in here. Sir. You have 6 real men here. They're men. There is a club, man. And if they're telling you this truth, accept it, man. Say thank you. What can I learn to get a seat at the table? You ain't even at the door, man. Listen to these brothers, man. Damn.
Nah, real talk. Well, the thing is, this is what I think, man. I'm glad it sounds like you're going in a positive direction, and
right.
You've realized that, you know, it's on you. It ain't about you having to be part of no shit. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what you gonna say?
I just want to say, bro, I appreciate the process that you're going through right now, right? And I feel like Lucario said, I feel like you're moving in the right direction. And I appreciate you calling and, you know, willing to share that process with us. And I think that's one thing we need to respect as well. Like, it is a process, guys. You understand? It is a fucking process. Like, it's not anything. It's not anything that's gonna just happen overnight. And he's going through it. He's going through it. He's still processing what he's learned. He's still processing his growth. He's still processing all these things. And I think, and you know, I just wanted to say that, you know, I respect you for sharing that with us. And I wish you continued success on your journey. And again, have patience with yourself and understand that it is a process. But just make sure you keep going, though. You understand? Because the only thing that stops the thing with a man is that we're about action. You understand? And the only bad thing is indecisiveness and stagnation. You understand? So you need to keep moving forward and find whatever you need to find, figure it out, but keep making decisions to move forward and try new things and get to where you got to get to. You know what I'm saying? So respect.
Real talk, man. We appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay. All right.
Peace.
I'm fucking with that. All right. Cool.
All right. So, but real quick, make sure you guys get the likes up. We got 330 people watching right now. Get them likes up. Hold on. We're gonna take maybe like 2 more calls before we get out of here, because I ain't trying to be here all night. Because we'll be here who be here till fucking
like we do got lives, nigga. We do got lives, nigga.
Right. What's poppin'? Who is? What's going on, fam? How you doing?
It's getting a little actually. So I took what's this last year?
Go ahead. What's your question?
I just want to ask you.
Nigga, why the fuck you mumbling, dog? Nigga, speak the fuck up.
Man. Tell him to speak up. Speak up.
Speak the fuck up, nigga.
We said it again.
God damn, these niggas, man.
Why do you continue making scam artists videos?
Oh my goodness.
Dog, stop fucking whispering, nigga.
We ain't got time for that. Next caller. We ain't even gonna entertain that tonight. We're not even gonna entertain that tonight. What's poppin'? Who this? Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, man? It's your boy from upstate.
What's poppin', bro?
I'm chilling, man. This bitch is out here left and right.
What's going on?
This is out here left and right.
All right.
No, man. My thing is like I'm trying to. I got a good rotation of chicks, right? I'm trying to add more, but it's like all these chicks out here acting scary and shit with the mask shit on. This Corona shit. So what's your thing on that?
So you saying that you trying to get chicks and they acting all scary?
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing again. It's either what happens is you got to find a chick whose desire for you is stronger than her fear. That's all it is. So it's always going to be a numbers game. So there's always going to be women who are going to be out there who's going to be like, oh, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. But they're saying that to you because their desire for you isn't that as strong as their fear of the other shit. So you just got to find the women whose desire for you is stronger than their fear of all the other stuff. But EO, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, and you're right about that. But I got a question for the caller. Why did you wait until there was a pandemic to start hollering at women?
What's that?
Why did you wait until everybody's in panic mode and got masks on and running for their lives to start talking to women? Why didn't you already have women from 2000? Hold up. Why didn't you already have women from 2018 and 2019 already around? Why not?
You know why? It's actually a challenge, though. I kind of like it in a way, too. I'm not really like upset.
If it was a challenge that you enjoyed,
nigga, really?
If it was a challenge that you enjoyed, you wouldn't be calling us right now. You'd be out enjoying it at Walmart and shit. They're working right now.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. They acting scary. Most of them acting scary and shit because they want to.
No.
Y'all niggas is mad funny.
They're not acting scared. They're just not spitting enough flavor in their ear and enough flavor in their motherfucking eyes. They're not scared. They're just not fucking making a bad emotional investment in someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, sir.
Why the niggas always begin to show is I'm a nigga that got bitches. I'm a nigga that got mad bitches. I'm an alpha male, but I got this one little issue though. Why do niggas do that?
KK,
why do y'all niggas do that?
Hey, I'm not.
I hate that shit. Y'all trying to qualify yourselves, man.
I'm not.
Man.
Yeah, man. Stop lying.
You validating seeking nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
And so my point was, bro, don't wait until you're desperate for. All right, check it out, caller. I'm not trying to get down on you. What I'm saying is, don't wait until the last minute or until it's desperation time to try to go get some. Get it while times are good. Get it when things are, don't wait until last minute to do stuff. So, and I'll be honest with you. I don't have any problems with new women during this time because I already had 3 that came to see me. But it's just a matter of I have a comfort level with myself that I just say, hey, if you want to get together, just come see me then. That's it. I'm not going to see you. I mean, you have to come see me. I'll do a temperature check at the door.
Hey, I have the coronavirus sex kit. YouTube, Kzaggin20.
Right. Check it out video.
Don't wait until the last minute to do anything with anything in life. Don't pay your bills all late. Don't do anything all late. Be on top of things. Proactive. Get everything you do it in advance. See things before they happen. That's mastering yourself in game. So I see if you don't have anybody right now and you over here trying to holler at somebody with a mask on and shit, like, yo, can I see you real fast? Like that ain't gonna work, man. I mean, that's my take on it.
Let me say this. Caller, my bad. I got a little hype on you, Caller. My bad, dog. Hold on, Caller. I got a little hype on you, my bad. But I hate when niggas always begin a sentence with them trying to sell themselves as a goddamn man. And then they say how they ain't the goddamn man. I got a problem with that shit.
We just wait for the butt the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what?
I'm a high value alpha male, but
hey, there's women out here risking. Hey, check this out. There's women out here risking getting AIDS. You think they ain't gonna risk getting a motherfucking flu?
Right. Right.
I'm serious. They're risking getting AIDS, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So that's bullshit. All that shit is bullshit.
It's bullshit. If a woman is sexually attracted to you enough, she will make some life-altering sacrifices.
Right. So we call it what you were saying. I think you had said something. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I said any chick risking to get AIDS is a fucking idiot. That's what I was talking about.
No, but anytime you have sex,
tell me a point.
You're putting yourself at risk. And that was just a. And
he's just trying to make a point. He didn't mean it literally. Yeah, I think he's trying to make a point.
Right. All right.
Well, like Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is like if you see a bad chick with a mask on in the fucking grocery store, are you gonna approach her? That's my thing.
Yeah, if I want to talk to her.
Damn, dude, really? What?
Yeah, if I want to talk to her, why not? You want to play-by-play of what I was saying to some chick in the store?
Get on the bad boy membership first.
Right, exactly. What would you? But what would you say if you seen a chick in the store, and you saw she had a mask on and you thought she was hot? What would you say to her? Huh?
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
I said, what would you say to that same girl? What would you say to her?
I was like, I know she's from over there.
Oh, you lost. I know you from over there. Hey, what if she's not I know you from over there kind of chick? Kind of goofy ass.
What do you mean then I can't fuck with her then? Like, what do you mean? If she's not feeling my vibe, then I gotta move on.
You see why you got the problem.
Is that not fact? Is that not fact?
No, but my question to you is what is this specific? Because I always want to know what's the specific thing you want to happen out of this whole situation. Are you trying to within this time frame fuck more chicks, or what's going on? Like, what's the situation?
I'm trying to fuck more. Yeah, I'm trying to fuck more chicks. Yeah.
And you're saying you're having issues now because of the corona shit?
Yeah.
And what's the issues?
But what is he saying to him? I want to know what is he saying to him. What are you saying to him?
I got two chicks on fucking right now.
Mm.
I want to add more chicks to my chicks, is what I'm saying.
Mm. Okay. And how are you trying to meet these women?
Don't matter. Online, Tinder, all that shit. I'm doing everything.
And what's the issue you having right now then?
I just said they corona bullshit.
Or what does that mean?
What are you saying to him?
What specifically? So you meet a chick online, you match with a girl online, you try to get her to your spot. What is she saying specifically?
She's like, I don't know, I want something serious, this and that. And
what?
I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, this is porn now. She's supposed to.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. You think this is porn? Okay.
I'm just trying to have sex and shit. And you know what I mean? The chick act all cool on Tinder stuff, and I have her text my number. Then they be on some bullshit.
All right, Miles, what you want to say, Miles?
No, I just want to say, you say he got two chicks you fucking, right? Look at how you got those two chicks and just duplicate the process. Like, what are we talking about?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said you already got two chicks. He said the same way you got those two girls, just duplicate the process with other women.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
That's it. Because how you got those two girls before?
By just being direct and letting them know what I want.
Exactly. Do that to all the rest of the girls. You match it on Tinder. Do that to the chick in the grocery store, or just do the same shit.
Caller, you learned your ABCs today. You graduated kindergarten. Congratulations. God damn.
That's it. It's real simple. It's real simple. This is the thing. Dudes let the actual coronavirus shit stop them. Understand that there are women who will use the coronavirus as an excuse, right? To put another barrier in the way, right? But understand that women who actually want to fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you, period. So it's still a numbers game. It's still you going out and talking to them. It's still you interacting with them. It's the same shit you've been doing. You just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Because of one thing,
it's another level. They let the attractiveness of the woman fuck with them. The more attractive she is, the more bullshit they're willing to put up with. That's what it really is. Because she was an average looking bitch, he wouldn't have this question. She's probably a bad bitch that's super sexy, and then he's like, how did I get her? How did I get her? Because he can't be as direct with her as he can with the average bitches he fucking. That's the truth. Nigga, tell the truth, nigga. Nigga, tell the truth, nigga. Tell the truth. She bad, right? Nigga, tell the truth, nigga. Come on, man.
No, you don't be holding your seat in, man. You missing your shit. What the fuck you say?
What is he talking about?
Okay, Kzaggin don't. He don't know nothing about serialization. What would you say?
Oh my goodness! But anyway,
hey, you know what? I got a question for him, real quick. Hey, can you read us what your online dating bio says?
Our online dating bio?
Yeah.
Can you read it to him?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right, about to get into it.
All right, yeah, let's get into it.
You about to give me some suggestions, Macario?
Yeah, that's why we here. We
nigga, find a goddamn dating bio and stop talking. Nigga, just find it.
Yeah, how funny is this? I just you ready?
Yeah.
I just said I go by JC, Corona Free, Netflix and chill. If you're not in shape, don't bother swiping right.
Did that nigga say Netflix and chill? Did he just really say Netflix and chill? Bro, that's why you having trouble.
If you were painting a picture.
What was that last part? What did he say? If you're not what, don't what? What was that last part?
I can't hear you. Speak up.
What was that last part? Read that last part for me.
It said, oh shit, hold on. It says if you're
nigga, you had it up, nigga, read it.
Right.
I still didn't hear him. What did he say?
He said if it I'll tell him. He said if you're not in shape, swipe what, left?
No, don't bother swiping right.
Oh, don't bother swiping right if you're not in shape. That's what he said.
Yeah, but all women think they're not in shape. Even when they're at the gym every day, they still don't like their bodies that much. Hey, so you just cut off almost every woman for doing that.
You can't really be slick and witty if you ain't got confidence, bro. Shit ain't gonna work.
And that comes off kind of rude. You don't want to be rude to women. You don't want to be rude to women. You know what I'm saying? You could have just said, you know what, you could have said sexually confident women swipe right.
And left it at that. Whatever their body types. And then you could have looked at their pictures and decided what you wanted to do with them.
Right.
Brother,
change that up to sexually confident women swipe right.
You can tell a lot. Caller.
Was the beginning good?
Caller, hold on. Caller.
Hold on for a second. Go ahead, Steve.
It's very important to listen. Women are not fucking stupid.
Right.
What you say is a representation of what you're gonna be about in bed. Do you think that's enough to make her want to fuck you off of saying some shit like that? It don't work that way, brother.
Tell him what was wrong, Steve? What happened?
Because you weren't spitting no flavor in her ear, man. You were painting a stick figure picture. Women like to make emotional investments. What are you doing to make her emotionally invest in you? She'll emotionally invest in that purse, those shoes. She'll do it, Alfie. Fucking all these motherfuckers on this panel. They'll emotionally put their pussy on the line. But if you're talking about weight, Netflix and chill, swipe left, she like, I'll fuck with you. I'm going to take your money and then go pay Lucreo's bill or take Alfie somewhere. But they ain't fucking with you, dog.
Take me somewhere, baby. Yeah, she gonna take me somewhere nice too, nigga.
take your ass to Benny Hanna's, nigga, and make you pay the whole bill, nigga.
Yeah.
And one dude tried to say that, you know, being rude, we're calling women bitches. I call all my women bitches. I call all my women a bitch.
And it's all about context too, because
it's not derogatory. It's not derogatory. It's not derogatory.
Yeah, I don't say like, come here, bitch.
It's not derogatory.
Yeah. Like let me give you an example of how I say it. I say, oh, okay, you're gonna be sexy for me today, bitch.
And I guarantee you, when you say that, EO, she like, okay, daddy.
Right. I even say
she ain't tripping. She ain't tripping on it.
I call my women sluts and everything. I'll be like, okay, so give me that extra.
She ain't tripping on it.
Give me that.
The bitch feels special because you called her a bitch. She feels special.
Right. So
hey, when you call them a bitch, just say you my bitch. That's all you gotta say. It's gonna make their pussy.
They feel special.
All the above.
It's gonna make their pussy wet. And then what you gotta do? You gotta get head wet.
Thank you.
You gotta get some head with your earphones on, bro. That's the real asshole
but
shit.
If you don't get bitches, you wouldn't know that though.
Yeah, get head with the earphones on, man. And they gonna be thinking, damn, my pussy is trash.
Yeah. And shout out to T. She says she's a woman, but until you had the right man say it to you in the right way, you don't understand. You just don't understand yet. I could be fucking my girl and just be like, whose bitch are you? You know, or whatever. Who's you? Who anything. I call them sluts, I call them bitches, I call them everything. I call them anything.
Bitch, take this dick. Bitch, take it. Why you running? Why you running? Why you running? You say you want me.
They're my slut. I don't have to tell them. I don't even
right. I will and see, you know, EO just gave you some good game on your profile. You know what I'm saying? When he said change it to sexually confident women, you know, swipe right. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you got to understand that when you're dealing with these women and you're trying to attract them, understand that you have to be able to meet them. You have to understand them so that you know how to attract them. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to understand what's going to repel them, which is going to make it harder for you to attract them. You see what I mean? And so that's the part of the game a lot of dudes need to really get. And this is why it's important to understand the game and understand women, understand a lot of these, you know, different things that's going on, man. But yo, bro, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right? I'm going to holler at you, man. What happened?
What? About my beginning fucked up, though, you said?
Bro, email me, fam. Email me. Hit us up in the email.
I'm emailing you, bro.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace. All right. So we'll take one more call, and then we're about to head up out of here. Hold on 1 second. Before I take this call, let me shout out to everybody that's sending donations. Hold on. Shout out to my dude, Gerard. Shout out to my dude, LBC International for the donation. Shout out to Brandon Collins, Chrislyn Jackson for the donations, Cody A for the donation. Shout out to Job Mark, and shout out to Herb T for the donations. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all for the donations. Shout out to everybody who's watching. We got 323 people watching right now. Make sure you guys get the likes up. All right. Let's take one more call. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on?
Oh, hell no, we ain't doing that tonight, bro. We're gonna take another call, nigga.
Click him.
All right. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You.
Hello?
Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, y'all? It's Joe Black.
What's going on, fam?
Oh, that's Joe Black. Oh, what's up, fam?
What up, Joe?
What's going on, Pippin?
Ain't nothing. I had to try to get in with you masters, all 6 of y'all at one time. This is like a once in a lifetime thing.
I feel you. What's up?
All right. Well, my question ain't long. I just had 3 pieces to it. I'd like to have all of you gentlemen's opinion. I wasn't raised with my father, so I have ran through a lot of emotional energy. That's 1. Victim mentality. That's 2. Caring too much. That's 3. I need for you gentlemen to break down how I can get out of that cycle.
All right, who wanna go first?
I know how, bro. This is all you gotta do. I said this before. You go bounce at a swingers party, bro. I mean, the bachelorette party. You won't give a fuck about man. I'm telling you, the shit that you'll see. Somebody getting married, go to one of them swinger parties, or go to one of them bachelorette parties, and you see what type of shit these women be doing with alcohol and their friends. The fine ones too.
So, in essence, what Alfie is saying is, you'll see a lot of them ain't worth shit. That's what he's saying, bro. And once you see they ain't worth shit, your feelings will be taken out of the situation. Like, I don't feel shit.
You want to take her on a date? Where you want to take her and you see her doing this? Where you want to take her out?
Like, I don't feel shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen to you, bro.
Yeah. and they calling her bitches. And where you want to take her to? You want to take her to El Torito's or what? Still?
Yeah, look, let me say this. This is my caveat. Call her. And I know you know what I'm saying? You comment a lot on my shit. I see you in the Cario shit. I see you in EO shit. I see you in Alfie shit. I see you in ARC shit. There are women out here who are worth a damn. But they're unicorns in the sense that if you don't know how to properly vet women, and if you don't know who the fuck you are, you're never gonna find women who are worth a damn. A lot of men, this is just my opinion, a lot of men, they place value on women based on their beauty. And those women don't bring nothing else to the fucking equation but maybe a nice set of titties, an ass, and maybe a nice face, and maybe they can suck a dick good. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But that tells you a lot about those men because they have low requirements. But us, we have high requirements for bitches. And it's more than just sex. So you have to find a woman that brings more than just sex to the table. Okay.
Hey Joe.
Go ahead.
No, see, y'all be thinking I'm playing, but I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. I'm just happy. This shit is funny, but I'm serious. When you start having sex with the women, like this is just an example, right? Yeah. Instead of making love and shit, when they give you head, fuck they face, bro. I'm telling you. It just changes the dynamics, bro.
This nigga's a savage, bro. This nigga's like,
if I fuck a bitch face on my stairs, bro, she ain't a queen no more. I'm dead serious.
I believe you, Alfie. I believe you, bro. That's why I'm laughing, because I believe you.
Yeah, he's got to step outside of his comfort zone and like become a dominant man, like very dominant. You know, even like he said with sexual moves, I be doing standing 69s and fucking bitches all crazy, man. I be doing all kind of crazy shit. So Joe Blast, I know we've had this conversation before. And, you know, you kind of talked about not having a father and stuff. But at this point, you know, you're already here. You're a grown man, man. Just own your life.
Get over that shit. Move on.
Me and Alfie didn't have fathers either. I don't even know, you know, we don't have fathers, man. But it never stopped me from doing anything. Own your life, Joe Blast. Own it. Own everything, man.
Go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, I want to say that all that energy that you put into caring about women and this and that, just redirect all that energy to yourself, because what will happen what will happen once you begin that process is that, because all right, here's the thing. The best way to care about a woman is to care about yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Say it again, Miles. Say it again.
That's deep.
Miles, say it again.
The best way to care about a woman is to care about yourself as a man. Okay? Because as a man, you are the most important thing to that woman's life, period. So the better condition that you're in as a man, the more respect, the more love, the more regard and regard that you have for yourself as a man, the more you hone in on your masculinity and your identity, is the better that woman's life will be, regardless. Do you understand? It's like watering a plant. Like the plant's gonna grow, but you're watering yourself, and then that plant grows, and then the fruit from that plant feeds everyone. And the woman is she's the first in line to get the value off of that plant. You understand? Yeah. But you have to water the plant. You have to have regard. You have to value the plant. You understand what I'm saying? You got to water that fucking plant. You got to treat yourself the best. What happened? Because the same thing. It's basically the same thing what these guys is saying. But only from like maybe a reverse angle or a different perspective. But it's the same shit they're saying, where they're saying is like the most important thing is you. Women, it sounds stupid, but women ain't shit. Okay? And it's not that they're not shit, but until you, the man, actually builds value in yourself, the woman, it doesn't even matter about the female. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter about the female.
Miles, check this out. And she can't be shit until you are the shit.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying. Like, she can't even be the shit. You're not even adding any value to her until you're the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until
So if you don't think you're the
have
shit,
value as
the woman can't be the shit.
Exactly.
She can't be the shit for herself, and she can't be the shit for you.
Facts. Until you develop value within yourself, you cannot, because it's a man who bestows value on a woman. It is a man who bestows value on a woman. So until you are valuable, the woman cannot be valuable. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Think about nature. Think about the hierarchy of a kingdom. Think about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos became a millionaire through his idea. His wife supported him, but she saw the value in him to support it.
There you go.
And now both of them are millionaires or are billionaires. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And she saw her value through him. Through him.
Right.
And let me add to both of y'all point. Now, I'm very abrasive. My shit might be kind of controversial sometimes, but I believe a woman's whole existence is to be desired by men. That's what I truly feel that. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have value outside of that.
Of course.
But if you think about all the shit that women do,
the evidence shows that. The evidence shows that that's true.
The whole existence is to be desired by men. So they want to be desired by the men that they want, though. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, they show up to partake in the situation, and women are like, nah, not you. The guy behind you, though. Yeah, I'll take him. And this is what a lot of guys got to understand is at some point, not only do you be the guy that women want to fuck with, but you be the guy where you're no longer in the line behind other guys vying for a woman's attention. You just sitting on the sideline like, hey, if the bitch want me, she know where I'm at. That type of shit. Because you have a lot of guys, this is why you have the MGTOW shit, because you have a lot of guys, they're really frustrated because they can't get no pussy. I mean, that's what it really is. I mean, come on. I mean, they mad because the women they want don't want them back, and that's all that is. But at some point, if you take yourself serious, like if dudes would take themselves more serious than they take women, they'll be okay. But you have dudes. Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, that's it. That's it right there.
Yeah. If dudes would take themselves more serious than they take women, they'll be okay. They take women too serious. And that's why guys don't understand that this chick can talk to this dude for 5 minutes and fuck him in the bathroom. But he's taking her out on 3 dates and the panties ain't dropping and he mad at the bitch. And it's like, but she's fucking this nigga in the bathroom. You need to figure out how to get where he was at. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to create this false reality in your own little world about how it's gonna be with this bitch because your feelings is involved. Man, that's all I got. Y'all got it.
And say Joe Blast, what was your specific question? You said that you felt like you was a victim, or what was the stuff you were saying?
What I was saying was I recognized I had a victim mentality and too much emotional energy being raised around more women and males than man, and just what I said before, caring too much.
Right, and see, what it is. A lot of times is when you grew up in that sort of like environment and you are used to a certain type of way of thinking and you're conditioned to feel a certain type of way about certain things, right? What happens is that you have to consciously, move in a direction on a continuous basis and keep going in that direction, no matter if you keep falling back into those old patterns. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that as you continuously go in that direction, the old patterns start to become less and less. You see what I'm saying? Because you start to become the man you want to be. You feel what I mean? Because we're a lot of times there's guys out here, and this is why we have so many guys who have so many issues with women and just confidence and all this other stuff, because they've been indoctrinated by society, by their, you know, their surroundings, by, you know, the media, by their family or whatever, to not really look at who they really are and cultivate the type of man that they want to be. They're indoctrinated into being some other dude, into thinking a certain way they think they're supposed to be or whatever it is, instead of being who they actually want to be. And so what happens is that when you're not being you, and when you're not really honing in on who you are and just going with that, whether good or bad, right? When you're not doing that, you're holding back the real you. You're holding back that essence. You're holding back what makes you actually attractive. You see what I'm saying? What makes you actually that dude who commands respect, that dude who people want to listen to, that guy that women actually want to interact with and be around, because you're who you are isn't fully present right now. You see what I'm saying? So you have to really sometimes fight with yourself to become that. Even because look, even myself, sometimes there's times where because I was chilling with my girl last night and we was talking about a couple different things, and she asked me what's one of my biggest regrets. And it took me a while to think about it, but I noticed, I said, you know, one of my regrets was holding myself back from being exactly who I wanted to be at times. You understand what I'm saying? Because I felt like, well, what is this person going to say about me? And, you know, is this person going to like me? Or am I going to get in trouble for saying these things or doing these? You understand what I'm saying? So I was holding myself back, and then therefore I was missing out on, and I was holding myself back for the betterment of other shit, but inside I was feeling fucked up because I wasn't being who I wanted to be. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to be who you want to be in order to, you know, have that feeling of fulfillment, happiness, and joy, so that you can bring that out into the world, and then that's when you're going to attract the type of shit you want to attract. But Kzaggin, you want to say something?
No, I've been dying to say this shit. EO, I was on your channel the other day, and I said obligation leads to animosity, and that's the problem. A lot of us, we've been through situations where we try to make someone be beholden to us, try to make them be obligated to us because we want to project how we feel onto them.
Right.
And we want them to feel the same way about us that we feel about them, and that's not the way the real world works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know he had a problem with chicks, and that's a lot of like we talk about the body count, right? A lot of guys, because they're insecure about sex, you know what I'm saying? Well, directly, indirectly, and I said this, Lucario, and you said this one of your channels. A lot of guys' insecurities or is about sex, directly or indirectly. But guys, a lot of guys, they like to project their bullshit or how they feel on women, and I know what I've seen is a common trend where guys try to profess their love for women, and the women run. The women gone. They gone. Like they ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what a lot of guys don't understand is you scare women because they expect you to be the man. They expect you to be the guy that's stronger in the equation. And when you profess your love and you more caught up in your feelings than they are, that's an unequal natural balance. It shouldn't be that way. The woman should be that. She should be the one that's sweating you, blowing up your phone, telling you I miss you, I can't wait to see you again.
Right.
But you got dudes doing that shit, and women are like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, this is not natural for a dude to be this fugazi with me, you know what I'm saying? So these women are running for the hills, and what a lot of guys got to understand is chill, fall back, and we've all said it, women are recreation. Stop taking shit so goddamn serious. When a woman comes to you, and it's like this, and I've said this, well, I'm about to drop a video talking about this, but I found it funny that when dudes propose marriage to a chick, the chick says no. How in the fuck do you not know she would say yes? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the reason you don't know is because you haven't properly vetted her and you haven't properly figured out whether or not she wants that. That's why.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Y'all got it.
Yeah, a woman has to campaign for marriage. She got to campaign.
Thank you.
She has to campaign to even be your girlfriend.
for a while.
When she's doing that stuff, you'll never be sure. And to Lucario's very great point, before I go my own way, because we're about to go our own way in a minute.
Right.
But you have to be the contrast to what you really are for a while to figure out who you really are. And I would say to Joe Blast, you've already been who you really are not long enough. Now it's time to be who
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. Preach.
I love
That's
that.
some real shit. That hit my soul real quick for a minute.
Yeah, it hit my soul too, bro.
That's some real shit. Too. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so Joe Blast, that's what it is, man. You just gotta do you, man. You know, for real. You know what I'm saying? And get that shit popping. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. I appreciate all of y'all.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Hey, get him on the stairs, bro. Don't bullshit. Next time on the stairs, fam.
Right. All right, people. So let me quit the Skype because I know a bunch of people want to probably talk.
I heard enough from Steve in a while. Steve been quiet. What's up, Steve?
No, y'all said enough. I'm just
we should name this fucking crew right here because we got 3 chill guys and 3 hostile guys, and you don't even know what the fuck. Steve,
right.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He chilled now. Next time,
Alfie, I don't like that. Who the fuck hostile, nigga? I'm fucking with you, nigga.
Me, you, and Steve.
Nah, but this shit was
cool, bro. I'm just like Steve. I'm chilling. I ain't gotta do all of that right now because y'all all here. But,
no, yeah, I'm fucking with you, my nigga. I know I'm a bracer. I'm a bracer.
So before we go, just everybody, shout out all your stuff. Tell people where they can find you, all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely got to do this again at some point because this shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit was fire. This is like the Game Kings before the Game Kings documentary come out. You know what I'm saying? so real shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So whoever want to go, just go first. We can make it happen.
Yeah, I got it. I'm chilling.
All right, I'll go first. First, I want to say, excuse me, it's been an honor and a privilege to be around men. This is when y'all talk about goosebumps and hair on your arm. It's great being around men. This is how it is. This is how it should feel when you're around pipe hitters. I respect y'all, motherfuckers. Excuse me. I respect y'all. Now, for y'all motherfuckers out there, themanmindset.com. Get your crayons out. Write that shit down. Themanmindset.com. But again, guys, y'all are some bad motherfuckers. I respect y'all. Respect.
Good looking, man. Good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Miles Cunningham. I got the YouTube Miles Cunningham, but you can find me on Lucario Fan because we cross promoting to make sure the content stays heavy for everybody. But if you fuck with Lucario, you fuck with me. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's been a real pleasure and really appreciate you guys taking the time to even be on here. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all know that as men, time is our most valuable commodity.
Right.
So let's applaud. I applaud you guys for like I said, taking the time for even having the care to spit the game, to give us a piece of your mind, to give us a piece of your heart, to give us a piece of your identity as men. You understand what I'm saying? So I really respect it. And this is your boy Miles Cunningham, man. The truth is inside you, man. Peace.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace, Miles. You looking real good too, bro. That's
so I'll go real quick, man.
Good looking, bro.
I'm gonna say, I respect each and every one of you guys. I really do respect you, and it was a pleasure, man. We'll definitely do it again. Champion Game Coach EO, if you don't know who I am, and website teamchampiongame.com. I do coaching one-on-one, and if you're feeling me, come on through. Consider hitting the subscribe button. I never force it. If you like the message, come on through. I'll be happy to help you.
That's what's up. So Afi, where they can find you at, bro?
Afi Kingdom. Just subscribe if you see my name in the chat. But let me tell y'all something real quick. If you subscribe to all of us, make sure you hit the bell. Subscribing ain't enough, bro.
Right.
You're not gonna fucking get notifications, so you're not even gonna get updates and new content, bro. I fuck with you. I subscribe. No, you don't fuck with none of us if you ain't hit the bell.
Right.
I like that.
Bro, you gotta support the movement. We work hard for this shit, man, and we spend a lot of fucking time, man. So hit the bell. The subscribers and shit, it don't mean nothing if y'all not getting the content because y'all not learning the content because y'all don't know when the fuck it comes out.
Right.
Thanks.
But
That's a fact.
follow me, Oppie Kingdom, and then my Instagram is Dominance Mindset Raw Game on Instagram. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. So Kzaggin, you go ahead. And I'll just go last.
All right. So YouTube is Kzaggin, Kzaggin20 on YouTube. I just did my Facebook today. I've been reluctant. I don't like social media shit. I don't like niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like y'all motherfuckers like that. But I did it today. It's Kerry, Kerry, which is my real first name. Some of y'all know that. I know, you know, y'all got my real email shit, so y'all see my whole fucking government name. But Kerry Kzaggin. I tried to do the 20, they wouldn't let me do it. I was pissed, but fuck it, I'll worry about this shit later. But Kerry Kzaggin on Facebook. Look, all I want to do is tell y'all the truth as I see it. You might not like my shit. I'm very abrasive. I'm very aggressive with my shit. And a lot of niggas, they nuts don't hang as long as mine, so they can't fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Right. And yeah, so remember, you guys, you always can hit me up on the Instagram at Real Mr. Locario. Also hit me up on Bad Boy Membership. You know what I'm saying? You know, and shout out to all y'all on the panel, man. You know what I'm saying? This was like dope, man. This shit was so fucking crazy, fire.
Just one thing too, Locario. Just one thing too. If you guys came on late, because I see people coming in after 2 and a watch the playback, bro. You missed some heavy shit.
Right.
You missed 30 minutes that you laced up, and I was a good ass fucking stream. No, but you missed all types of trolling, cooking, funny shit. Go watch this shit from the fucking beginning, man.
Yo, I fucking ignored the trolls today too. I was itching because y'all know how I get with the trolls. No. I was itching.
Macario, I know you saw one particular name come in.
Right.
I know you saw. I ain't gonna say his name.
Nah, no, that's what I'm saying. I want maybe next time we'll fuck around with it because I wanted to see what y'all was saying. But
he would have got torched by everybody. He would have got
right.
torched.
So you know, but yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. And I want you guys. And this is what the last thing I'll say before we get out of here is that we had over 300 people watching this joint. We had like 350 people at one point just watching this live. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I appreciate every single person watching. Make sure you guys share this video. You feel what I'm saying? With everybody, you know, put it on your Facebooks, put it on your Instagrams, clip it, whatever it is. Just share it, spread the word because we out here spitting that real shit, real heavy game. And you know, I see there's too many like dudes out here who, you know, they just. It's not the masculinity is dying down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so
Facts.
You know what I mean? Facts. And the thing is too is that I like the fact that like we got dudes like Steve the Dean and even Kzaggin bringing that aggression because dudes sometimes need to get punched in their chest. You understand what I'm saying? Like seriously, you know what I'm saying? Because it just is what it is. So you know I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody on the panel. We definitely got to do this again, man. Guys, we are out of here. Peace out. The truth is inside y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Respect to all of y'all. I respect all of y'all. Love all y'all.
All right. Peace. Later. All right.